This is the mythical arena. It is also an arena for the gods of the East and the West. I was born again.
Bringing an unpredictable divine score to the gods and woody instruments.
This is a way for gods to replace Ding, to resolve conflicts between human beings. There are 5 great powers that send representatives to summon local gods to fight. However, the Chinese god system is serious. False. People only know that there is a little god who is close to life like the god of the landage and the sea. For other myths, nothing is known about the character. To this end, the defeat of China in the previous life, the gods of the West have descended to rule the human world. Let the people of China be slaughtered. After waiting for a month, the Eastern gods descended. It is too late. And now is the last chance for the Huaxia kingdom to fight in the ring. In this life, I will definitely not let China be defeated.
The Huaxia kingdom has already raised its fists one after another. All battles. If the martial gods enter the battle, will be directly disqualified from participating in the war. Directly declared victory for the Western camp.
The Door God versus Hades. The disparity in strength is too great. I see. The Eastern God system is destined to be defeated this time.
The divine pen of the East is the beginning and the end. Until now, I don't dare to show my true skills. It is so disappointing.
Lao Guo is godless to fight! That is right! In front of Lord Hades, even the powerful dragon god of China has to lie on his stomach! What is for? The Thor god is shaking far away!
Hundreds of millions of people in China knelt down to pray to the gods.
To the spirits of past lives. The god who finally awakened in China was the god of thunder. As soon as the door god came down, he was given 0 by the TARDIS.
There were no complete bodies on the spot.
Slow down. Or ask the door god to stay.
I want to do it again.
What is this doing? Don't be afraid.
Don't you dare to compare.
Hey, it is not surprising.
The country of China is so timid as a mouse.
The male gods are about to arrive! What is that kid doing?
I seriously suspect that he is an enemy country. The law should be corrected on the spot.
I think I can let him give it a try.
But you have to think clearly.
If you want to become a summoner, you must have divinity. And the affinity of the gods is more than 20%.
Of course.
I can transfer these to you.
Divinity. That is, the ability to communicate with the gods. Almost no difference. It happened suddenly. Thank you for your trust. I will go to battle next. I assure you, the gods of the East are by no means weaker than those of the West.
Are you sure you don't need a star ghost?
No, you don't.
Oh my god! 10 divine rings and 100 mysterious signs. It is not impossible to be 100%. Isn't this the god of God's life?
Don't panic, everyone! Divinity can only represent affinity. There is no divine song and divine horse. He is still a mortal body. No matter how good the summoner is, there must be a god to shine on.
The new summoner of the Huaxia kingdom. Hello, please present your theogram.
In addition to having divinity, each summoner, you have to bring your own divine score to the stage. Each round will refresh 5 places, selected by the summoner. For countries, priesthood is no secret. The divine score in the hands of the dragon immortal. A total of more than 80 gods are recorded. Are all earth immortals like the Earth Palace? Since I was born again, there is this god on his body. There are countless gods in China. It is a pity that God is missing. The Chinese people didn't know their existence at all. Therefore, it is impossible to summon these gods.
My mother.
Whose priest is recorded in books?
Say.
Absolutely false. If there are so many gods in China, even if we lose every game, one by one, they can consume us.
I think the crowd tactic is a good choice for the Chinese country. However, can the minions of the divine realm also be regarded as gods?
The gods rise up with divine power. Countries have different divisions. For example, those who became immortals in China can be crowned a god. There are 5 ranks of sacrifices. One class is a saint. He also made an appointment with Han Yuan, Da Luo Jinxian. Scholars Sang Qing, Nuwa, and others in the future will immediately quasi-saint Da Luo Jinxian, Tai Yi Jinxian.
Immortal.
Xunxian. This is simply crude. From low to high, the order is 3. Second, the first level artifact main. God, King Xu Ming. Where did your theogony come from? It can't be my own imagination.
Forget it. I still don't explain. I can't tell him that I am born again. You brought it with you inexplicably, right?
The priest was ready to take his place. Ask both summoners to choose to summon life.
The divine light has appeared. You are God. The divine bone in Su Ming's hand was actually real.
You are Guan Yin.
I, China.
What do you respect?
And King Yin Zheng of Qi.
An emperor through the ages.
Has there ever been such an emperor in China? My memory is confused. I know this! The city god, who is in charge of the birth, old age, illness, and death of the world, although he is as famous as the landlord. But the combat power is much higher. Don't think about it. Just choose him.
Yes, at least a god.
Look at the so-called emperor and the martial saint. This kind of merit is complete during life. After death, the traveler who turned into a god. It is destined to be incomparable to the primordial god. Although it is very beautiful. But at first glance, it looks like a vase.
I have to say.
Although there is not a single god who can fight in the country of China, but there are many good-looking gods. For example, those two fairies are very good.
I have made my choice. It is a crime.
The good city god doesn't choose you. Choose a mortal body. This is completely over.
The descendants of later generations, Su Ming, have a sincere heart. Later, he invited the founding emperor of China to manifest himself. Was fought by the Chinese people.
Who is calling for war?
This claim was created after Qin Shi Huang became emperor and has been used to this day. Especially the majesty of the emperor that came to his face. The whole world of home is out of breath, except for the first emperor. Who else can there be?
Why don't you speak?
The unworthy descendant, Su Ming, visited the ancestors. And my great Qin was only passed down for 2 generations.
It was cut off! Where did the unworthy descendants come from? Could it be that you want to deceive me?
You are wrong. Although Daqin only passed 20, but your great achievements have affected generations to come.
Is the emperor packed on burning books to become Confucian? Or build a great wall with ever-changing blood and tears? It is rare that the world still remembers such an eternal tyrant.
I do know the Great Wall. What the hell is the burning of books and pitting Confucians?
Are you not tyrant, army? It was the first emperor of China throughout the ages. It was you who unified China for the first time. Let the country of China stand on the top of the east, sweeping the 6 harmonies with a sword. Zhuchangchang, Tang mountains and rivers. Establish the wheel of the emperor, to be passed down through generations. With the momentum of thunder, it created the glorious foundation of China's great unification. Why is it not the first emperor of the ages?
Are these things really happening in history? Why is there no trace at all?
It must be made up blindly. This kid made it up pretty well.
Yes. How many years have passed?
Isn't everything I do for ignorance? China can be passed down forever. How to be like a summoning formation? Is it just for small talk?
I think it can attract the gods of the West to try to destroy China. Also ask the ancestor to help.
Although it is not in the heavens, but you can't afford to be so careless.
The will of the heavenly emperor is to be the emperor. It is said that the people of the world are emperors, worthy of being the first emperor of China.
Is Huaxia overconfident? The current situation is so big no matter how you say it. It means that humans want to be with it. The mortal body shakes the god king. What is the difference between this and giving it for nothing?
This first emperor wouldn't have known yet. Once you die in the ring, in reality, death will follow, right? I don't know if I would be scared to pee if I knew.
Talking too much is useless.
Look at how I am doing it. Your first emperor.
Lord Hades.
Your people have been waiting for a long time. Please show up.
It is a pity that chickens are killed with a knife.
This will damage the majesty of our king of hell.
The Chinese people are like this. Always love fantasy. Something unrealistic.
I want to be on par with the gods with a human body. Write too many novels.
The summoner withdrew from the altar. This judgment reiterates once again. Once the mythical arena is opened, there is no way to terminate it until one of the gods fell.
If you mind this rule. The endless battles are interesting. If the defeated general remains silent, he will remain in the world. It is good to die in battle.
Humans, I didn't expect you to be so arrogant that you dare to challenge the gods. Now that you already know the outcome of defeat, why do you want to die?
Those who invade my China, the divine doctor should be killed
I want to change my opponent. Challenge the most powerful god in China, not a human being.
I am sorry, Lord Hades. The mythical arena is guarded by the order of heaven and earth. You can't pick your opponent on your own.
Forget it.
Although it is very boring, but I still want to see how many ways humans fight.
Within.
I will wait for a place to chase.
What? He caught the blood hair of the King of Hell head on. It must be Lord Hades, deliberately not exerting force. Let him think that he has the power to fight, and then slowly destroy his will. How can a person overcome the body?
When the Emperor was alive, necessary by the way of heaven, even the god of creation did not dare to directly attack the human emperor. The status of the human emperor is no worse than that of the gods.
Those who disrespect me, there is only one end.
So, do you?
I don't feel divine power from you, but I felt a wave of chi flowing. No weaker than divine power. Can you tell me what it is?
I, the ancestors of China, conforming to the way of heaven, or you can walk with your back to the sky, who says that man must go under God. It is very good.
It is a pity that the king himself has an immortal body. Your performance ends here.
This is the essence of the King of Hell. Lord Hades is going to kill you!
Did the first emperor fail after all?
He didn't die, even if he unloaded 8 pieces.
Sure enough, it is a monster.
It seems that we have to change the approach.
Unload 8 pieces! What is he talking about? Aren't you scared and stupid? Where does Lord Hades have?
There seems to be a crack in Hades' body!
It is indeed a bit capable. The Emperor is very strong. It deserves my recognition.
People don't need anyone's approval.
Even refers to the Golden Avenue of the Royal Land.
Legend has it that the golden deer that only the Emperor can open up is very good.
This allows me to exercise power. Domain of death.
Qin Shi Huang's body is collapsing.
The wound to the chest is irreversible.
The first emperor relied on his unyielding will.
The life force of the first emperor is passing rapidly. Am I really wrong?
If it weren't for me,
it will not end up like this in the ages.
Don't worry. In this life, there has never been an invincible enemy.
Come to war. Go.
Lord Yunwang is still here. It was the Chinese country that lost.
The ancestors were careless. Even the summoners began to send off their ancestors. It seems that we still lost. At least in this battle, we did not lose aggrievedly. Everyone sends up and sends off our ancestors.
We.
Defeating the gods with a human body. We won.
Impossible.
How could the powerful Lord Hades be defeated?
Lord Hades' aura did not disappear. On the contrary, it became more and more powerful.
This is not the end. The teleportation door did not open. The winner has not yet been determined.
Your name is Ying Zheng. This god king came into contact with human names for the first time, and you are the one who brought me close to death for the first time. Of course, it will also be the last time I can use my divine essence.
The thick, black divine essence you lost was the original energy of the immortals.
Once pierced by the divine source, even if it is a god king, it will kill in one blow. Facing the apes, the only way is to hide. But the current situation of the first emperor, how can you have the strength to dodge? Campaign. Oh my god.
I saw it in his eyes. The battle is like this. He actually has to fight for the people. What virtue and ability in China to have such an emperor?
It can still be a battle.
The Chinese people are optimistic. Your king is about to die a tragic death. What can you coward immortals do for him?
I can't bear it anymore. Go to the fucking mystery appointment.
From now on, My Huaxia country has withdrawn from the mythical arena. Declared war directly to the whole world.
Long, John, are you crazy? With our current national strength, how is it the opponent of the coalition forces? Even if you win in the end, nor can it stop the process of mysterious recovery. Do you still want to use cannons to fight the Western gods?
So, what to do?
As a Chinese citizen, just watching the ancestors on the ring may imply the Northwest at any time.
The ancestors were very saved. The power of the gods is not endless. The power of faith is a supplement to their strength. Hades has immortality, mainly to catch the power of the undead in the underworld. So with a steady stream of supplements.
What are you doing? Grinding!
Hurry up and say.
As long as we can save our ancestors!
So what are you waiting for? The ancestor was the first emperor of China, unified by hundreds of millions of people, now fighting to protect the country. Naturally, it can also be used to absorb the blood of the Chinese people, to extend its life.
To save a person who only exists in mythology.
How could there be such a stupid person? It is as overestimated as competing with us for culture.
Huaxia Guo can persist until now. It was already beyond everyone's expectations. So far, it is not a pity.
Internet bombardment. Just don't think about the figure of your ancestors. Can give their lives. If no one wants to, let me be the first one.
This group of people in the country of China is crazy. Right. Are you really willing to give yourself?
Your lifespan.
It is said that the summoner's longevity is the most accurate, can fight 10,000 with one. The most deserving sacrifice.
Obviously.
This is a greedy person who is afraid of death. I was afraid of death when I was only in my 20s.
I am the king. Let it stand before all peoples. How can I suck your blood, your heart?
My heart.
Unfilial descendants are stopped. He is sacrificing his divinity. And it is a 100% sacrifice. After the sacrifice is completed, even if he doesn't die in the end, we'll also become a living dead.
This is our determination. Huaxia, we're clear.
Only a summoner who is 100% like Sect can intervene in this battle in the ring.
The great pie is to shrink.
But that is fine.
The summoner of divinity. It must not be allowed to develop 100% divinity.
The first emperor may have gathered his divine personality as a result. Then I will not die. Don't think about talking anymore. That is fine. I, Sumi, will live a new life. Compared with the mediocrity of the previous life, there is always something left behind in this life.
Put away your godhead. Protect China for me. Even if it is a sacrifice, that is not your turn either. Helplessly, King Yingzheng of Jing, where are the emperors of China?
The first 8 knights are all dusty. The dragon soul is immortal. The gods and demons bow their heads.
This is the same place for eternity.
Why do I feel fear in a human being? Even when facing his father Kronos, there is no such humiliation. It must be an illusion. How is this possible for the human beings left behind by the god of war? You are guarding nothing more than a group of weak and dirty ants, but you have to pay the price of your life. In my opinion, you are stupider than them.
I can fight the God King to this point.
How could Huamin be so powerful?
If the ancestors sit on the throne, I am afraid that it will surpass the God King.
It is not necessarily a divine position, but it will become the Emperor's book.
Congratulations to the country of China for ushering in the father of the tiger since the cracking.
It is really fierce.
We won the ancestors and killed the mighty God King. Won this unprecedented battle.
Lord Hades has an immortal body. He will not die.
In the 18th game of the Mythical Ring, congratulations to Qin Shi Huang for winning the first victory for the Huaxia Kingdom. Obtain a key fragment.
This is the key to open the gate of heaven. Only 20 pieces can be assembled. Only then can the complete key be integrated. Then open the door to the Eastern gods. There are 2 keys in total. Western countries share a handful. Up to now, the West has gathered 17 key fragments. So the situation on the Chinese side is already very dangerous. But no matter what, finally, a spiritual breakthrough was achieved.
I want to protect China. Guard my people.
The myth ring is over. You can stay here for up to 3 minutes.
You're gone. Future generations will never forget each other. What else do you have to say? Despite the explanation, Su Ming will definitely use his life to complete it.
Su Ming obeyed the order.
I am in China. There is no king's ambition anymore. No one remembers the Chinese dragon weapon. In the name of the first emperor, that is, it will be passed on to you.
Oh. I saw that China was about to collapse. Suddenly came out a 100% divine summoner. And bring that divine genealogy.
No.
We must not let China run rampant again. Quickly send someone to the ring to encircle the summoner of Huaxia. We must not let him threaten us.
Yes. Let's prepare.
Did something happen to Dragon War?
Britain intends to send someone directly under the ring. What is left of our summoner's bones?
How can this work?
Summoner, but the hope of our future in China. Quickly, protect the summoner at all costs.
Myths can actually affect reality.
This is God making. Behavior must not be allowed.
It is just a formality.
My mantle must always be inherited.
Child,
I am leaving.
Next is the people.
That is right.
Now is just a beginning. The only way to fight is to keep fighting until one side wins 20 games. The key to the whole day. Break through myths and the real world. Let the local god religion be over. The next ring match. It is coming soon.
China won the game. See the score clearly. Now, it is 17-1. Okay.
The strongest Qin Shi Huang has run out, and our side is stronger than Hades. Hades is at least a dozen. What did they take?
Hey, your eastern camp also belongs to the east. Why keep helping the west speak?
Who belongs to the east with you? We have long been in the western camp.
Stop arguing.
This battle was played by my India. Even if the epic is not magical, any heavenly king can beat the Chinese god.
The Tianzhu theology was chosen. There is a goddess. Parvati Shiva mounted the divine cow and was invincible to the god of wealth. Jupiro, the lord of life. Dasha.
This is good luck. Tianzhu actually awakened to the supreme, and the son of the opposite was Dashina. But the second generation of gods and sentient beings, second only to the gods of the world.
Finally, does a magical creator, God Brahma, still have a party?
Brahma is the god of creation. Even if you look at the entire mythical world, that is also invincible.
Those who benchmark the 3 gods, I am afraid there are only 3 clears.
This level.
Sister also has selfish desires to become saints.
I am afraid that although Hades Wang is standing on the ceiling,
But there was Zeus on it. Therefore it is not unique. And Brahma is a real sin of the gods. Is it that heaven is going to destroy my China?
By the way,
what Su Ming has in his hand is the complete Divine Mother.
In case he has been silent.
I am afraid it is really godless to fight. Did Brahma really stop there?
Although it has long been clear that our Chinese gods are missing, but after watching the one just now, I still hope to use the Supreme God to shoot. Like Qin Shi Huang. Win this victory for us!
Ask the summoner of the Huaxia kingdom to show the divine genealogy.
It is just that there are little gods in the original theogram. There is almost no combat power.
In my opinion, choose the 3 altars of the great god of the sea. This name feels domineering as soon as it sounds.
And long enough.
Definitely the strongest of the gods.
Go and go. Fought.
Although I don't know what the position of the Bodhisattva is, but my intuition told me, the more incomprehensible the title, the more awesome it is. If you choose him, you are afraid that you'll be at a disadvantage.
I have never heard of a Bodhisattva called Guan Yin.
Guan Yin Bodhisattva is too kind. I am afraid it is not suitable for going out of the ring.
Then there is only one last chance left.
Monkey King! A monkey laughed to death.
A monkey also came to join in the fun. And the Monkey King.
How to say?
A very beautiful monkey.
Knowing that he can't beat Brahma to insult our honorable god with a monkey. This trick is really vicious.
Quick choice.
Little Tianzhu is watching our jokes.
Again.
As long as you don't choose monkeys. Bodhisattvas, great gods, heavenly kings, choose one of three. I have no problem with who to choose.
The great sage of heaven, the younger Su Ming. Please ask the great sage to suppress the western Mao god in the lower realm.
What?
He chose a monkey.
Sure enough. The country of China is a group of cowards. Now even the god who is called is unwilling to appear.
Where did the flies come from? The noise made my grandson's head explode.
The mortal child was disturbed, but my grandson didn't speak. Do you want to run away?
10,000 Da Su Ming is thinking of the great sage. Greetings.
Don't say these empty words anymore. Do you think my grandson will believe it? The opening sentence suppresses the Western Mao god. My grandson heard it.
In that case, you should be willing to come forward.
Although the Western Mao god is not a thing, but it didn't offend my grandson. Why do you want to kill them?
What have you been saying? Isn't it the monkey who heard that it was Brahma? Frightened and afraid to fight, the summoner of the Huaxia kingdom is persuading each other. What a waste of time!
It has long been said that the Chinese people are as timid as mice. Now this result. It is not surprising.
What a pity. The audience present has decided that you are a free rat. But if that is your wish, I would also like to respect.
Why?
You just laughed. Don't plan to fight for it. Maybe my grandson is in a good mood. What about the flash of time?
Found.
Finally found. I searched through the Chinese god system, all the life with monkeys as the main body. Finally found one. It is a white ape and a whale, born at the foot of Meishan Mountain, named Monkey Flood. Later, the god was like a flying star. It is likely that Sunday Wukong is another name for him.
It must be him! How difficult it is for a monkey to become a god. It would be nice to have one. So he is a divine monkey. At least a god.
But the difference between god and god can be compared.
Silver light. Hao Yue.
Brahma is a creator god-level being.
The rest of the nations have a creator god. Only the Chinese god system is unknown. To date, it is not known whether there is a mountain of Genesis.
The inheritance of millions of years in China. It must not be broken in our hands.
China does not even have a creator god. Maybe the Chinese people are actually US created by our creator god.
I just don't know how to divide it.
Completely reverse, right and wrong. It is you who laugh. We are China.
Then you show the evidence. Do you have a creator god in China?
You Chinese nonsense is just one more monkey. There is such a big pomp. In vain. We kneel for 10 minutes.
My grandson asked the last question. As long as you answer, my old grandson agreed to fight. You ask the Western god, how does it compare to Tathagata?
There is nothing wrong with it. If you go to war, death without life. I can see through the remaining wisp of air.
What a dead end! It is a pity that my grandson has never believed in fate. Huaguo Mountain Monkey King, the great sage Monkey King is coming!
But Qianren came to the sky, and he was the Buddha of the Western heaven.
One of the hair gods' Grandpa Sunday is coming! Hurry up and die!
Willing to accept the call of his people, Wu Wei's figure is deeply imprinted in our hearts.
Western cat god, get out of here for my grandson!
There is more than a soft edge.
It is repression. This is not right.
You are tenacious, has majestic vitality, at least reach to the level of the main god. But you will still fail. Your life will also be affected by your ignorance and arrogance.
It is terrifying.
Time and space appear in a person at the same time. Two major laws. With this ability to create all things, this is the creator god!
Ha! My grandson doesn't believe it! Are you really lawless? Ha ha! Standing extremely advanced! All laws are destroyed! It depends on whether you can carry
my great way.
Extreme ignorance! The monkey full of strength cannot be influenced by kindness.
I have no choice but to use violence to control violence. It is the Rakshasa god. Oh my god. In his lifetime, he could see with his own eyes the fate of Rakshasa not obeying education.
There is only one dead end.
With your broken copper and rotten iron, do you want to stop me with one hand? Avenue 3000.
There is only one stick.
Why did you lose the blow of your own god? Can it be unscathed?
Hey! Old bastard, I've always boasted of my iron bones! Could it be that it is still fake? Is it my old black one?
Only then did the original consciousness of Brahma awaken. Brother Shin appeared.
It seems that Shakyamuni's choice is right. The East is indeed wonderful.
Come! Accompany my grandson to see again!
You only have a second level Godhead. The Godhead is too weak, but in vain attempts to overcome creation.
Okay.
How to fall into a catastrophe.
However,
I see a glimmer of activity in your body. This surprised the God Lord. If you can awaken that trace of activity, maybe you can break free from the shackles of this god. Fight a few more rounds.
Hey there.
500 years have pressed my grandson for 500 years. My grandson is not a model. You are not the Takata. My own grandson.
Your willpower is beyond imagination. But so what?
Under the heavens,
all things are like the mouth of the capital.
In the Brahma scriptures, this trick is called the Pure World Reincarnation Tribulation. It is a killer move of the world destruction level.
Ordinary Chenjin has persisted until now. It is indeed visible. I want to say, is this not of righteousness? Afraid in his heart.
It turns out that Suning's divine martial arts are real. We in China are not godless. It is just that the miracles are not revealed.
Don't panic.
You didn't see there? The entire heavenly court was turned upside down by a monkey. So those gods are just decorations. It is just a first level god.
Quick, please, Buddha!
Buddha.
The ancestor of the Buddha.
There.
This is amazing! For a while, I couldn't imagine what level of the boss it was.
Shakyamuni, it is really you.
Fight to defeat Buddha.
No.
After becoming a Buddha, there will be Buddha power. He didn't seem to release it at all.
The Dharma is boundless. Even if you can't defeat Brahma, at least not so badly lost. Could it be that the so-called battle defeats the Buddha? Is it actually a fake job?
Hey.
To win this game! Unless it is whom? The Buddha made a move, right?
No.
The Buddha really came! Must be here to save the fighting! Buddha! After all, he was the son of the Buddha he personally canonized. How could it be to watch the fighting? Buddha died, tragically at the hands of Brahma!
I don't believe in the master.
I really didn't expect that. The person you fear the most in your heart is actually Shakyamuni. You could have used him as a backer. Maybe I'll give him 3 points of thin noodles.
Hey.
What a pity.
This Wushishan is different from the Tathagata's Wushishan mountain.
The latter is just suppression and bondage.
The former, on the other hand, is destruction. We must not allow the Five-Finger Mountains to fall on the great sage.
You shouldn't be on the premise of this great sage that is like thunder should become what he looks like!
It is terrifying.
Can perseverance really work miracles? Could it be that the great sage awakened the Buddha's light in his body, incarnated as a fighting holy Buddha?
Probably not. The breath was the same as before. It is just stronger. There is no Buddha energy leaked at all. Buddha is a symbol of compassion and wisdom. Universal sentient beings. Great compassion. Why does this monkey seem to hate the Buddha?
Sathagata.
My grandson has endured you for 1,000 years. More than 1,000 years.
You don't have to let people take your good interests.
Washing the head.
Now, you have taken refuge in my Buddha, but you are stubborn. I will take back your golden body. The Dharma turns you into a stone monkey. Endure wind and sun.
I believe it is really invincible.
Besides me.
No one can truly die. I was curious. If you dig out your heart, how long can you live?
The Creator God created life, giving too much immortal interest, but left the common fate.
That is the heart.
So what is Brahma?
No.
Those stone monkeys!
Stone heart.
No wonder your life is so hard.
Master, is it you?
You came to see the disciple. Disciple, I can't even beat you. How can I avenge you?
Great sage, what does this mean? Buddha is fake. It doesn't have to be a misunderstanding. How could the Buddha harm their master and apprentice? It must be a deliberate smear.
The matter of gods and Buddhas. Mortals cannot comment.
Could it be?
Is there really no way?
Speaking of which, you should be grateful to me for getting rid of a confidant for you.
Is this our last game? The West only needs to win one more game, if it were collected.
Yes.
The West only needs to win one more game. The ending will repeat the same mistakes. China itself cannot afford one. Can't I change such history? I don't believe miracles will come late, but it will never fail.
What kind of breath is this? It is clearly the Holy Buddha's light. I felt so unwell.
As a teacher. Yes. Master.
I am not dreaming. Is it really you?
No, this is your Dharma Purus, not a physical Tathagata. What did the Tathagata do to you?
It was the Master who was wrong. I shouldn't take you to get that formation. I shouldn't step on that spiritual mountain. The so-called scriptures are learned from the peaks and mountains. In fact, the main purpose is to create the 3 realms and 6 paths.
Borrow Buddhist medicine.
Except for space.
Jumping out of the 3 realms, not in the 5 elements.
Did the Buddha calculate that very moment? Will it annoy him in the future? He upholds compassion. The Buddha gave you a chance, calculating you into the Buddhist sect.
Even if Wukong sealed the Buddha, do not do Buddhist control.
Still, there.
Or did you kill him?
Later, he self-destructed for his teacher for a while. Disperse your spirit. In exchange for the Buddha's net, from then on, he turned into a golden toad trapped beast.
Your letter star.
I guarantee you won't rebel. This is the catastrophe.
Master.
The old thief said, my grandson is not dead.
It is bound to make you taste the pain of reincarnation and purgatory.
I must have heard it confusedly. Is the Buddha really a villain?
How can there be a villain who is not a villain? If people do not do it for themselves, heaven will punish the earth. Even Buddha is no exception. The higher the status, the less it is allowed to threaten one's existence.
What a pair of masters and apprentices have a deep relationship. It is a pity that the creatures under the heavens, whether a person is a Buddha, never just cover the clouds. There must be a great heaven that is proud of eternity. This battle should also be over. If you want to hurt me,
Master.
With your words,
Wukong died without regrets.
So, in the end, get something. It is time for you to go on your own road in the future.
If the weather is unsevere, go to your master body patriarch. But no matter where it is, as a teacher, he has never been there.
Master.
The master always said that I killed innocent people indiscriminately.
But thinking of the mortal womb in the eyes of the master, I didn't take it to heart. In fact, my grandson is not convinced! Immortal monk, how can you be worthy of my master of the great sage of heaven? Until this little monk personally knitted a cloak for me! Let me feel warm!
Think of the established form of everything in the world. Regarded as detachment. 书好 shed tears. Okami is detached after all.
I am Sunday Wukong, the great sage of heaven!
Welcome the return of the great sage of heaven.
I have a strong feeling that we want to win this game.
This is really an epic battle. The fall of the creator god. It will definitely cause a sensation in the entire divine realm, right?
10,000 gods, I beg you to sacrifice all your strengths. We can't delay any longer.
A creature with a sword! How can it be that the creator is generally hospitable?
Big win! Win! We have hope!
Wow, okay. The Brahma in front of my house has collapsed. The statue was scattered into pieces. Brahma is dead. Our faith is gone.
This is the Chinese fruit that Tianfa has been defeated for so long. Is it possible that such a person is about to fully awaken?
This is just the beginning. The gears of fate will eventually be in the hands of China.
After this battle, at this time, it has alarmed the heavens. I am afraid this world is not peaceful. Although he is the person favored by the golden hoop stick.
My grandson is going back! If the gate of heaven opens in the future, just hold it and you'll find it!
Is this my own grandson? Manipulating the heart of the golden hoop stick. If you use it smoothly, killing a few hairy gods is not a problem.
Congratulations to Huaxia for winning this victory. Get a key fragment. Now it is time to recuperate. The next ring match will start in 2 days. Countries are invited to prepare.
Sumi, hero!
Thank you.
Thank you for exchanging our ancestors back. In exchange for the great sage!
There is a god in China.
Huaxia will win!
The 2 fragments of victory are still far away.
Western counterattack. Never wait until the next ring.
Maintain the highest level. The Eagle Cult's clearers have infiltrated. The goal is clear. It is So Ming. They will not allow us to have a summoner who is 100% divine. Counterattack! Everyone, cut off the car!
Protection objectives.
Call the air support target to confirm the activation of the clearance procedure. Figure follows me. We broke through to the south. The helicopter arrived in 3 minutes.
What is this? Zodiac Dragon Jr.
This is the basic mind method, left by the great sage.
The most rigid and fierce, breaking all laws.
This is the dragon energy of His Majesty the First Emperor. It turns out, the ancestors gave more than just spiritual divisions. The great sage left behind not only weapons.
Can these powers also be used in the world of current sacrifices?
No. Impossible.
How can the power of the mythical arena be brought to the present envoy? Can you still be driven by mortals? Misinformation!
Withdraw.
This matter must be reported and left.
Have you asked me? Bold. Protector. Mental. Stimulation. These abilities can not only be used for summoning, even the self can continue to become stronger through cultivation.
Is it when the power is strong enough?
No need to summon.
Can I defeat the gods too?
Shamelessness! Outside the ring, openly assassinate our summoner! This is a complete tear in the face! We must fight back the toughest!
Long Shuai is calm. Anger can't solve problems. Take a look at this British and its allies.
The summoned gods with the potential of the God King, or the main god level, have at least 2 digits, and we can currently identify very few of them with this potential.
The consultant meant we don't have the capital to turn our faces in full now. Su Ming is the only hope, but it is also the biggest target.
Did you endure this breath? Maybe they're going too far next time.
Of course. People not only pay attention to strategy,
The ring is still the main battlefield.
Waste.
Not to mention failure! And lost the captain!
The point is this Su Ming. He used mythological powers in the real world. This shattered our previous understanding.
What does this mean?
This means that his growth potential may far exceed expectations. Must be before he grows up completely in the ring. He and the Chinese god system he represented were completely annihilated.
In the next game, we forcibly intervened in the ring.
Personally ended.
Be sure to put the fire of hope that has just been ignited in China. Crushed in the ring, along with that, Su Ming. In terms of public opinion, the victor writes history. As long as you win, the process doesn't matter. We want the world to see who is the kingdom that the gods truly favor. The rest time is over. The first game of the day was played by England against China.
Lost 2 games in a row.
It doesn't matter. We will take action.
Lucky, who fainted.
Shepherd, the god of marriage. The god Ivaldi.
The evil god Loki. Thor.
Thor is invincible. Although it is not a god negative level, but the combat power is definitely not weaker than that of mortals. There is no great sage in China. Who else can challenge Sunday up?
Next, please ask Huaxia to change your mind.
Damn! The name of the Emperor is quite explosive when he hears it!
This is good luck. In terms of Godhead, Fengdu the Great is not weaker than Thor at all.
Isn't this our Chinese god of thunder? How is Thor to Thor?
Use your Thor. Otherwise, you Huaxia have no chance of winning.
Among the 4 awakened people at present, the strongest Wendu Emperor only has the last divine soldier left. I wonder if you can surprise me. Shabhuti's name was replaced. Could it be that some of the heaven-defying powers in the divine realm can be forcibly awakened?
The god of thunder and lightning. Your people will meet you with the most devout prayers and so on.
What is that?
It is the aura of the God King. The young Lord Thor has been promoted to the God King. Britain will win over the gods of East.
What a big chance!
How dare I let the God King sign in? Unforgivable!
The descendants of later generations in the Huaxia dynasty are commonly known as the Emperor's Visitor, and they see the ritual of ascending to heaven. I bow to Patriarch Bodhi in the lower realm.
Is Huaxia wrong? The older man came down. Wouldn't it be that he wanted to morally kidnap my Thor?
I heard. Their older people often do this kind of thing. For example, intentionally falling to the ground. Once someone comes to help, just say that he hit it. I can't get up without 200.
It is not that heaven punishes God.
You go.
It is not you who hurt my disciples. I don't want to hurt the innocent master.
No one can tamper with the rules of the mythical arena. Any god only has one chance to challenge.
It is also impossible to replace opponents.
So. Okay.
I understood.
Old man.
Your monkey won the last game. That is because they didn't meet me. Otherwise, it will be the end of half a day.
Thor's hammer is accumulating. As long as Thor's hammer is full of 18 layers, no god can carry a leg.
Impossible.
Your Thor's hammer has been reforged. 100 times more powerful than before. How can you keep it all the time?
What terrifying strength. How did he do it? If he doesn't die, and other mythological invasions, who can limit him?
Thor.
I believe this is not your limit. You have to hold on, fighting for the honor of our Britain.
I admit that your fighting style is special, but this is to overcome me. That is impossible.
Is this the legendary melting pot of heaven and earth?
Your path is too shallow. There is only a body of barbaric thunder. It is difficult to become a monster of creation.
This is a monster at all.
You win.
What else do you want to do?
This is your fate. It was also the first evil I did in the lower realm.
As fate should be. No one can change.
No.
Father, save me!
It was Father Odin.
Oh my god.
Father Odin, the Lord of all things, has descended.
This friend, you've already won. My son is not a threat to you. Let him go.
Above 1,000, it should be returned tenfold. There is no room for reversal.
It is too much of a fooling.
What kind of creation? Jade butterfly. One of the 3 treasures, the creation jade plate, in the hands of Bodhi Patriarch.
If your deity descends to earth, maybe it can break my 3 points.
But now,
This already unfair battle, that is it.
okay. Thank you, Huaxia, for adding another point. Obtain a key fragment. The current score is 17-3.
3 wins in a row. I have been defeated in many battles. Repeated defeats and battles. Everything finally ushered in a turning point. All thanks to Su Ming Xiaohua.
You have quite a lot of immortal talent.
What would you like to go back to practice the immortal path with the poor Taoist?
Is it possible that people who are 100% divine, not rejected by the mythical world, worship Bodhi Patriarch as a teacher, call the great sage equal to heaven as a brother? This is simply a great temptation.
No! You can't go! If you leave, what will happen to China?
Please, go to heaven.
Don't harm us.
Xiaowang.
What are you waiting for? If there is really a Western god descending into the world, heaven stays by my side, protect you thoroughly.
In fact, I died at the hands of the Western gods. I don't have to forget it in this life. Know that I have such an opportunity. It is definitely not for people. It is the son of China, loved by the ancestor. Su Ming was grateful. Since ascending this divine platform, the belief was made. If there is really an unexpected day, Su Ming is willing to live and die with China.
What a good one lives and dies together.
Speaking of which,
You are very similar to my disciple.
The heart of the ancestor praised.
There is nothing to give you. This green lotus may be useful to you. Just think of it as a greeting gift.
This turned out to be Chaos Qinglian.
The poor Taoist has taken a common name, right? Don't let the poor monk down, otherwise the channel will force the door to heaven. I also want to settle accounts with you in the lower realm. Game 2 of the day, Dongjing vs. China. Now, get ready to get started.
See my goddess again. Not only is it good looking, the divine score in his hand is also extremely powerful. China lost this time.
I waited for 3 games. Finally waiting for you. The handsome summoner of the Chinese kingdom.
Mesa. Oh,
Pay attention to your demeanor.
Your Excellency.
Do I have the right to ask the Chinese side to refresh the divine servant first?
Yes.
The Western camp has a candidate for every 4 battles. Are you going to take advantage of this opportunity?
That is right.
Let him choose the good one first.
Please summon the master of the Huaxia kingdom to place the priest and press the psychic mudra.
Dongfang Shen is really diverse. Even those who look at the toilet are sealed. Is there a god and a stinky fart god next?
You say you have. It seems that the luck this time is not very good.
Even the gods came out. Isn't this forcing China to death?
What the hell is Shixian? Could it be that you are reciting poetry while fighting? Even he was just a mortal. Has not yet been made a god, and it is over now.
The myth of the Chinese country is really full of talents. How about it, Mason? Do you want to choose who to fight?
No effort.
After choosing, please ask the poet Labai to go crazy.
Absolutely crazy! You are blindly confident!
Why is Shen not selected? Do you have to choose someone to write poetry?
All-round Tengu, the 9-tailed demon fox, the 8-branched large snake in front of the jade algae. The man of the false left.
One of the 3 most powerful demon gods in legend, the Big Tangle. The others are also epic gods. Use them to deal with the nameless god of China. It is a waste of resources. The moon god is one of the high mountains.
Luckily, It can't be helped. Why don't you beg for mercy? Perhaps this girl is happy, can give you a chance.
Why doesn't Su Ming continue to summon? Did he not want Xi Xian to come down and die? But exchanging a sword immortal for the lives of hundreds of millions of people, how can I not lose?
Perhaps for the poet Li Bai.
This is the supreme glory.
Both priests have summoned them. The race is ready to begin.
The junior Su Mingcheng was terrified. Meets a young layman. I buy sword. Immortal. The only banished immortal in the world.
You are from another world. If you ask of me. There are many people in the world who ask for this layman. It is just that. Why does this layman want to help you play with your senior sword, Immortal?
Descendants of China need you to slay a powerful Western god.
Of course. You don't have to go.
It is just that we might die.
Right. The common people of the world. What does it have to do with you? As the saying goes, a pot of wine among the flowers. Alone and drunk without a blind date. How fast? How joyful? Why participate in the disturbance? Hey, by the way, do you have any wine? There is wine to do things. Maybe I promised you as soon as I was happy.
Not only do you have to set boundaries in advance, he is even more of an immortal in wine.
Yeah, in one sentence. Even if it is the best wine in the country, I'll find it for you too.
You have wine.
With wine, what are you hesitating about? This layman searched for the best wines in the world. As long as you can bring out the wine I haven't drunk, don't say how many gods have been slain. How much does this sword heart drink?
What is the situation? Talking for so long. Won't it be a collapse of talks? They all said that they lied to him. No matter what, remotely control him down.
I guess I was scared, Pete. I am doing ideological work.
You are going to fight against the moon, god of the east.
It is wonderful. Impermanence raises a glass to invite the bright moon. The shadow is divided into 3 people. Unexpectedly, he became the one who cut the moon. A sword rides the wind to exorcise demons. There is wine and joy between heaven and earth. There is no night. I will come to fight.
Senior, why don't you write it well?
I didn't think about the next 2 sentences. Wait until you come back to write it. If you can't come back, you came to make up for me.
Finally, coming.
Realize your greatness, knowing that it cannot be done and doing it.
This is the great principle.
Qinglin layman, Lataiba is here. Western gods, why don't you appear and read quickly?
The God of life shines for all generations. Purify and eliminate all evil.
Heaven and earth are offered.
You are a swordsman.
What about your sword?
Where the sword points, where the heart goes. My sword is in my heart. Your sword can't hurt me. It is a pity for you.
I must die.
But this seat allows you to choose how to die.
Don't say too much. You must know that there will be times when the winds and waves will be long, hanging directly on the sail across the sea. First of all, I will give you a sword of the great river from the sky.
I said.
Your sword can't hurt me. You can't touch me either.
But
if it is so easy to get hurt, you are not a god of the moon who is high above.
What are you going to do next?
Between you and me, only one sight. There is a nice name for this session. It is called the Qinglian Sword Song.
It was wonderful. Monthly reading. What a face. If it can be preserved forever, it should be a wonderful thing.
Senior, the wine is coming.
What kind of wine is this?
It is the national liquor multi.
Okay, good wine. Li tasted fine wine all over the world. But I have never tasted such a mellow and strong wine. Everyone in the world knows that I am a sword immortal. As everyone knows, my favorite poems also write natural rose. The swordsman hurts. So poetry is sad. Phoenix, Phoenix, return to your hometown. I travel the world in search of the Emperor.
I really didn't expect that. When I see a mortal, I can also force me to use the artifact.
It is a pity.
This battle is inherently unfair.
Feel so Luna. I wanted more than that. Contrary to the heavens. Stepping through the azure yellow springs.
I get it.
Every lion's roar before the vision poured the power of the law of heaven to the earth. So every time the law is strictly followed, can transform the corresponding thing in the Poyang.
Is he still human? Press down on the Supreme God! The goddess did not take the initiative to attack. This is not a water release.
It is the release of the sea.
As long as Lord Tuluna wants to win. On eternal night, I am afraid the battle will end.
One person's body stands shoulder to shoulder with the gods. Chang'an City is really a magical place.
There is no bohemian person. The illusion to cut the moon. The name will be remembered for thousands of years.
It is a pity.
If you don't have more interesting things, then this battle ends here.
This coercion is not good.
I have a unique affection for Mingyue. I didn't expect to see each other at this moment. Fortunately, I sent it to the affectionate bright moon. It is the bright moon of Chang'an City, instead of the 3-foot-long sword in front of him, cutting off the uncertainty of lovesickness.
What is this?
Why do I feel restless?
In front of the power of the moon, which is as vast as a sea of stars, the power of man is like a drop in the ocean. Only the word love can create miracles. The wisdom of the poet is indeed unparalleled in the world.
There are 80,000 characters in the world. Only the word love is the most murderous. The moon god was hurt by love.
I am pure.
How dare you pour filthy things on me?
Unforgivable.
Only kill you! Only then can I erase the filth from my heart!
After all, it has come to this point. It seems that I will also sacrifice the last sword. This sword is called love sickness.
Yang Huaxia can produce a son to be exiled to immortals. It is always the same as the present.
10 years of sword movement, just for today. Li Bai's 10 years, it can be used for eternity.
Why did you hit an empress?
I get it. They say soul, memories of love sickness.
This is the person in Li Bai's record. Because the person Li Bai was thinking about was a certain empress.
This sword chi spans 30,000 miles. Sword of light and cold. 14 states.
Sword immortal! He succeeded!
The gates of heaven are not open. Yu China is too small, look! Our high heaven is the supreme god!
No human has ever been able to hurt me. Your strength is beyond my understanding of people. If you die like this, it will be a great loss in the history of mankind.
Oh my god, that is not a fix! It is time restored! Let the wound return to its pre-injury state!
Time reversal has come out!
How else can this be played? So do you, as the god.
Heat is so strong that I can't understand.
If your opponent is not me, I am afraid the gate of heaven has already been opened for you.
Speaking of which, still praising yourself. As an opponent, I like you very much. I don't want to hurt both of you.
But only by death will the gate of heaven open again. We don't have a choice.
You reminded me. You can also open the gate of heaven with a sword.
Young master.
The gate of heaven is transformed by the order of all worlds. Even if the supreme god is combined, it is also impossible to forcibly open the gate of heaven.
There was a little god who couldn't beat it before, wants to forcibly open the gate of heaven to escape. As a result, he was killed by an order.
This lover is not allowed to be blasphemed.
Life is only a few hundred years. Is to live a more reckless life. It is not in vain that the world has gone through this experience.
Tiananmen Square.
Open it with one click.
He is not a mouthful.
Is it really going to open the heavenly gate with a sword?
Don't die.
Even the supreme god did not dare to force the gate of heaven.
I have thought about many endings. Perhaps killed by moonlight. Maybe it was the two of them crying until the oil ceiling lamp. But he never thought that he would unlock the gate of heaven. The immortal knew that he was invincible. And there was an ominous sign. You are in the hands of the moon. Right.
I can predict the future, but I can only see you sacrificing to the sky with a sword. Really open the gate of heaven. Then, he was killed by a mysterious force. As for what happened later, even the supreme god cannot predict the order.
The supreme power violates order. There is only one dead end in the ring.
Die at my hands. It can make you feel no pain. It can even create a beautiful dream for you. You chose such a tragic death.
Time and county. Dust falls. 小贝.
The wine in this world is good. It is a pity that it is hard to take a bite anymore.
You mean?
What I promised you, this layman has already done it. You are a smart person. It should be very clear. I am afraid I won't be able to go back. You go back to Chang'an for me. Let's make up those 2 lines. If you can, go in and meet him for me. I have never failed in my life. Even if you have to exchange your life for victory, you must also win.
Even so, you still lost the battle related to the life and death of the Chinese people.
Not necessarily.
No.
Obviously he was dying. Why did I smell death?
Why?
Why am I the one who is locked by the power of order?
The unity of man and sword!
I see. From beginning to end, the way of heaven is chasing Li Bai. But before that, in addition to planting lovesickness in reading the Destiny Star, and was hit by a sword.
Qing Lian, it's me! I am Qing Lian!
The highest realm of the sword, immortal. It is the green lotus sword intent, the unity of the human world. Is this going to burn with the moon god, Jade? Get out.
Get out of me! Do you want to kill me based on this?
You, Xiang.
I am the god of the ancient half-moon. I am eternal. What can I do if I only allow it?
For wisdom and courage. Maybe the sword immortal will really succeed in becoming the first person in history to cut the moon.
Luna is part of the world order. Order cannot attack blindly. It must be Levi who died.
Legend has it that the precursor to the eternal night is the global ice. I didn't expect the gods of the mythical world to be related to the natural world. Is the end coming?
What kind of human being can be so strong?
The Moonlight Realm gave up this battle. Self-destruction. Don't try to fight order. I took it back.
Levi.
I hope you survive!
I want to kill you personally in the divine realm!
The supreme god of the cherry blossom country, the high-ranking moon god, actually chose to blow himself up! This is unbelievable!
Does this mean that they will lose this game?
The living are passers-by. Is the deceased a returnee? Heaven and earth are an inn. The red is sorrowful for the eternal dust. Moon rabbit, empty pounding medicine. Fusing has become a heart. The bones are silent. The green pines know spring.
The living are passers by. The deceased is the returnee. The sword immortal is not dead. Just went to another world.
Oh my god. How could this be?
The 2 heavenly gates opened at the same time. This is an unprecedented situation. Is there going to be a first draw?
No draw.
In the event of a draw, the east and west each get a key. The keys to the west have been collected.
You can't help but be uneven. Li Bai died in battle. Although the moon god is dead, but the soul left the ring, returned to the kingdom of God, half dead. It stands to reason that the west should win.
The ending after the advent of Western mythologies.
Your Excellency. The gods outside the ring cannot intervene. Arena, the battle just now. Obviously someone helped the moon god of Sakura country escape. He broke the rules. Request punishment.
The summoner is a real man. Dare to stand up and expose the inside story. Is this questioning the referee's concerns?
By the way, didn't the Sakura moon god blow himself up?
Did you really run away? If you can see it, then you can also be a summoner.
Does it mean you really saw it? If you are dazzled,
if there's no real evidence, the church that is likely to be punished is you.
May I ask the summoner of China, do you have conclusive evidence?
If you don't have it, it is over.
What are you barking at a dog without evidence? Want to slander the god of our country? Fortunately, the referee was wise. Didn't let you succeed.
Nope. But I saw it with my own eyes.
So, what do you see?
The great god of heaven. He is a summoner of the Chinese kingdom. To see the god of our country, that is Master Zeus' great prison god. It is the origin of our mythological system, the greatest divine destiny in the world. Even if Empress who takes action and saves the moon god, what about the adults? That is also saved by ability.
What I saw with my own eyes was not correct. According to the rules of the mythical arena, the side that survives in the end will win. This time, both gods died in battle. Ringjaw, both sides will be given a key.
Li Bai fled to his own troubles.
Lawlessness.
Offending order is a great disrespect. Should be deprived of everything.
Summoner of the Kingdom of China, what is the point of you?
No meaning, no meaning.
How can this be worthy of the sacrifice of the sword immortal?
The traitor! Just watch the west win! Do nothing. Are you still human?
I agree with the saying that whoever survives to the end wins. So if the sword immortal is not dead and stand alive in the ring, does it mean that this battle has been won?
What kind of nonsense is the summoner talking about? I can't accept this ending.
Eat stupidly. There is not even a slag left after being fried. It is estimated that even the soul was blown up to ashes. Resurrect the next life.
Give me 10 minutes. I want to apply to enter the ring.
The gate of heaven has been opened, and now the ring can no longer be entered. Are you sure you want to? I am sure the mythical arena only restricts the gods. If you have the ability to get in and out, this referee will not stop you.
Thank you. 10 meters wide.
How did the summoner go over what? How did he get there?
It must have been a gift from God. Do you remember Qin Shi Huang looking at his dragon energy? I thought it was just a useless ritual. I didn't expect it to really make people reborn and refine their skills. Is this the rhythm of being a god? The only god in modern times. This is going to be awesome.
The sword immortal really disappeared. Not even a trace left.
Channeling is a skill that all summoners do. Even the order pronounced his death. How can it still respond to you?
Impossible.
The sword immortal must still be there. I guessed it right. God, life and death disappeared. In the remaining Qingyu and Jie. It symbolizes endless life.
You still have 3 minutes left. 3 minutes later, the gate closed. This battle will also end with a Western god winning.
The body recast with green lotus has no consciousness. This is no different from a puppet. Instead of resurrecting it as an emotionless puppet, it is better to die.
Your Excellency.
As Yuming was frightened and wanted to help the referee, send me to the mythical world.
Go crazy.
Entering the kingdom of God in mortal bodies. It is estimated that, as soon as he stepped into the gate of heaven, it will be bitten back by the kingdom of God. It turned into a puff of gray smoke.
The flesh crosses the gates of heaven. There will be divine condemnation and judgment. If you are lucky, there is only a 1 in 10,000 chance of coming back. Have you thought it through?
I want to try that. Order is not ruthless.
The result of this battle is reserved for you for 10 minutes. If you can't come back within 10 minutes, unfortunately, Zhang Pandong won and won. As for you, you will also remain in the mythical world forever. Fending for oneself.
The thunder will follow the bounded people. The total number of divine thunders was 77 in 49 divine thunders. Most of the people who have survived the tribulation in the past have not exceeded single digits. 20 is even rarer.
Surprisingly, there was thunder on the 8th day.
This is to absorb the sins of past and present lives.
With the pure body, the thunder that God can come.
So,
Doesn't Su Ming have the potential to become a god?
Su Ming is simply the chosen one given to me by God in China!
The sky is full of gods and Buddhas. How to say this?
it is hard to say.
Let's see if he can survive this thunder tribulation.
Su Ming.
Was he really struck to death by thunder?
The chosen one is a joke.
It is about the same. They die.
The referee is obvious to all. The summoner on the opposite side had been struck by lightning. The results can be announced.
This judge said, no matter what the situation, keep 10 minutes for him. Don't you understand?
The body is noticeably stronger than before. I have experienced the evolution of heavenly thunder. I don't know if there is any other use. Forget it. Time waits for no one.
I have to hurry to find the sword immortal to be qualified. That is the person the Empress named to meet. Let him go.
Is this what it feels like to be alone in the palace?
Very hasty.
Who dares to break into the palace?
Leave Qin. Let him in.
He was right. The only female emperor in history. The world is full of the most monstrous women. Match the back in the memory of the sword immortal.
You are here for Li Taibai.
Right? Inxia Su Ming. Greetings to Her Majesty the Empress. Hey, time is of the essence. Said shortly. Since Xian was summoned to the other world by Sapo. Sacrifice for God.
Needless to say.
I know. everything. You come here,
Is to find Li Taibai's lifelong work, to resurrect it.
right?
What Jian thought in his heart. Is it wine? Or right now, this Empress is not wine.
It is not me.
Something that can really make Qinglian laymen love for a lifetime. It is a poem. It must be this thing. When he left, throw him into my palace of eternal life. But he didn't leave half a sentence.
Yes.
It must be true. But how do I get back into the ring?
This man who works miracles. Never disappointed.
Li Sai's myth only needs one person in the ring.
Qinglet sword, immortal, Li Taimei, mythological ring. 22nd session. The state of China won. Congratulations to the sword, immortal Li Bai. The kingdom of China wins a key fragment.
At present, Li Bai 17-4. There is still some distance from the final goal.
In order to break your covenant, almost put his life on this sword body righteousness.
Su Ming and hundreds of millions of Chinese people will always remember it in their hearts.
Forget about these virtual ones. You kid did a good job. When Ben Jiangxian was 20 years old, he boasted of being the first in the world, invincible in the world. Then, it became true. How old are you this year?
Su Ming was ashamed. Exactly 20.
20 years old.
Maybe you will be the second world, the first class, Su Ming, Chaos Qinglian. I can't accompany you anymore. But one thing, chance is very suitable for you.
This.
Embrace the Jade and commit crimes. After I left, you naturally know.
China is creating gods. It is said that after the mythological invasion, the chosen one can inherit the magic. This Su Ming doesn't need to inherit. When the time comes, you will be God.
I can't let this Su Ming grow up like this anymore.
But the people we sent before, there has been no news so far.
If it doesn't work, then use it. In short, Su Ming must stand in a Western camp.
It is better to rise with the wind in a day, soaring straight up to 90,000 miles. This is God.
The seniors took it into our bodies. This is cultivation. 500 years of cultivation. It is said that mortals cultivate immortality for thousands of years, and their cultivation becomes immortals. Haven't my 500 years of cultivation become a half immortal?
The 2 games are over. Now enter, if you take a break. The start date of the next ring tournament has not yet been set. 2 days later, the Chinese country fought against the Greek state. Please be prepared for both parties.
Mr. Su Ming, please take the liberty to disturb me. I represent friends who care about humanity and a common future. Hope to have a short conversation with you.
Mr. Su Ming.
Can you go in and have a few words about you?
Mr. Su Ming.
You have shown amazing talent, but you also see the god system of China is not complete. Every call you make is an adventure.
What do you want to say?
As long as you withdraw from the Chinese camp, exist as a neutral or our advisor, we will give you a brighter, a more secure future.
Your strength comes from the blood of this land. It comes from the ancestral heroic spirits who fought for my China. I will not betray my soul.
Please, go back.
Next time we meet in this way, I won't be so polite.
Unfortunately, Mr. Suit, you have rejected the ladder to the work of God. I hope you are in the next ring. You can still maintain this innocence.
The stairs to the throne of God. It will only be destruction. Go, Zhong's 7th Western main god. In the previous life, it has already faced most of the city. I will not run away again in this life. The blood debt owed by the Western gods. It must be repaid with their divine blood and godhead.
Is the important country going to rise? This is 4 games in a row.
A battle that could have ended soon. Just struggled for Huaxia 4 more games.
Shouldn't they want to win 20 games in a row and be directly a god?
How is this possible? This game is played by the Chinese country against the country of Hira. Please ask both summoners to decide on the divine spectrum.
In the last game, our gods came out first. So in this game, I have the right to let the other side come first.
Right. Please prepare the summoners of the country of Hila.
Is about to start refreshing the divine spectrum.
Lords of the gods.
Listen to the call of the people. Oh Lord.
Awaken.
Born to wash away the shame of the last game. The goddess of the mountain spirit blood. Inspiring goddess Talia. Why doesn't the rainbow goddess Iris even have a god who can fight? No, I don't believe it. Ares, The god of war! One of the 12 goddesses. Do you still need to think about this? You will definitely choose Athena, the goddess of victory. Athena did not worship once in her life. Is also considered the most likely god to inherit the position of the god of Zeus. If it weren't for the victory, it would have been compared to Ares, the god of war representing violence. I prefer to choose Athena, the guardian god.
Xinhua mythology. 12 main gods.
In addition to the god king, the strongest is not Ares, but Athena. This battle is probably not easy to fight.
Now please summon the god of the kingdom of China.
Child. What combat effectiveness can a child have? It is estimated that he is also a self-proclaimed king. Could it be so unlucky?
Fail.
This titled cow. I haven't heard of a god at the level of heavenly sovereign yet. Ordinary gods do not dare to take such titles.
Nine heavens style demon, heavenly venerable.
There is a Zhenwu Emperor, the strongest god of war in the divine realm. Opponents of the entire heavens.
Is the nemesis of all demons. Recognized as the first god of war since the beginning of the world. I have a name. Revealing the breath of flooding. Oh my god.
This is a headless god of war. Headless! Has the combat effectiveness been weakened by most of it? In any case, he was just a defeated person.
I thought we had enough male and female gods of war. Unexpectedly, there are actually 3 such chaos on the side of the heavy country. It is estimated that none of them can fight.
I chose the god of war Xingtian to fight.
Raven does not save God.
Oh, here's your call.
Wake up.
Who is shocked by this Xingtian god?
The villain was brave and begged the god to fight for China.
Huaxia is the marquis.
In the era of Xingtian. The concept of China has not yet been born.
It is said that they are the descendants of Yan and Huang. It's also the enemy of Xingtian. This is a failure from the invitation to God.
Xingtian, Dai Shen. Since you lingered, the land of Kyushu spreads and inhabits. By the time the younger generation has entered a high degree of civilization. Or is it that humans cannot defeat the gods?
You say that humans cannot overcome God. Then do you know who I was beheaded by? Humans have never been absolutely weak. See that you are the first person to rejoice.
Let's talk about it.
What desires? I may be able to satisfy you, but I can't do the god of war, you said.
Isn't there something unspeakable about the seniors?
It is really troublesome to ask God. Could it be that you are afraid and dare not come?
Laugh to death, individual. The so-called country of etiquette
is a waste of everyone's time.
Isn't it said that he is a headless god? I suspect I got lost when I came down. The summoner is showing him the way.
This seat is inseparable from this Chengyang mountain. Naturally, there is no way to fulfill your wishes.
I see. Xingtian's head was buried in Chengyang mountain. So he could only sleep here forever. There is no way to go anywhere else. Judge, I might have to apologize again.
Mr. Su has already made an exception for you. Let you enter the world of mythology. There won't be a second time.
Summoner of the Kingdom of China, you think the mythical arena is opened by your family?
Enter, if you want.
Are your gods afraid?
Refusing to come down.
The referee, he repeatedly broke the rules.
I propose.
If within 5 minutes, their god hasn't entered yet, it was judged that the whole Chinese fame was determined.
Okay, no problem.
In 5 minutes, if I can't invite Minister Xingtian, the Chinese state is willing to betray and abstain.
Crazy, right?
Why make decisions for us? Know the consequences of abstaining.
I disagree.
No, I still have a chance to change my mind.
Hurry up and change it.
The ancient gods are amazing. You take over our lives.
Don't listen to it yet.
I agree. You China can obviously seek stability. Tuda! Why should I refuse?
Since both parties have agreed.
So,
you only have 5 minutes this time. 5 minutes later, whether the people come or not, you will all be summoned back directly.
Chaoyang Mountain is a barren land left behind by human migration. In addition to walking the rock formations of the border, there is nothing else.
It turns out that humans in this period are so small. Forget it. My head is not something you can take out. Don't get too close to avoid being injured by the Shenyuan sword energy. Don't say it is a stone. It is just too much of a state of mind. I can't bear this Xuanyuan sword, Qi.
Dear Xingtian, I can't lift your head, but if I can break the seal above, can you take the head back?
You are so naive. The seal left when the yoke was hung. It can be compared to affecting my head burning.
Why are you suffering?
Xuanyuan sword. Xuanyuan is the battle in front of 10,000. It's not over yet. It's the blood.
It's the god of Xingtian Mi. No, impossible.
How can you crack the Xuanyuan sword formation? No one in this world can. Could it be that you are the reincarnation of Qi Xuanyuan?
No.
Qi Xuanyuan, as the head of the 5 emperors of the 3 emperors and 5 emperors, he has long been the god of immortality. Where does the theory of reincarnation come from? Who are you?
The temple recognizes the Lord.
Not to mention the divine sword Xuanyuan once forcibly subdued. Xuanyuan would naturally turn into dust. This kid is really extraordinary.
Xingtian Dai, Shin.
I am running out of time. I will explain to you later.
Oh, forget it. Forget it. Such is the mandate of heaven. Then I'll go with you. It is all
Let's go.
If you don't leave, you probably won't be able to leave. It is all over you waiting for the plate to explode.
Well.
Come back and look at this world again.
It is almost 5 minutes. My summoner hasn't come back yet. Sure enough, it was their god who judged. It is like this from nations, to men to gods.
The cowardly and incompetent god did not appear for lotus. I also come to exchange the great goddess of faith. Let your sun shine on this land. I don't want more war. If you want to resolve the grievances between the East and the West, the matter has come to this point. Winning without a fight may be the best ending.
Summoner, come back quickly. If this continues, we're really going to lose.
Who said that? This game came back almost without a fight. The summoner came back with the great sage of a Xingtian.
Is the appearance of Xingtian so explosive?
You are also the Western Hair. God.
Oriental Fens, I feel a very strong fighting spirit from you. You and I are both gods of war, but the meaning of war has never been to fight for the sake of war.
No one can define war, because from the moment you pick up your weapon and fight, you are one of the main culprits of the heart.
Is this the source of the war of my life? Since you are in an information war, then I can only stand under the cold gun.
Unexpectedly, the 2 Western gods of war actually fought for the so-called idea.
I hope you can withstand this blow.
The light is unquenchable. Only I am eternal.
Here comes the final, decisive move.
Not dreaming! Right! Athena, the undefeated god of war who was held up to the sky, was killed in one blow!
In front of my punishment heaven, only the dead opponent. There are no fleeing enemies. So dying in battle is your best destination.
There is a lot of pressure.
Care.
What kind of monster is he?
No, dear. The beloved disciple will give you enough time to unleash the most extreme power. So, as not to disgrace your name as the Western god of war.
It must be an illusion. Right! How could our goddess be at a disadvantage? Powerless to return to heaven. This battle is inherently unfair.
Fairness! Is now the time to talk about fairness? Why didn't you actually say it before? Now, it is your turn. It is unfair. It is really disgusting enough.
Indeed, this battle is unfair throughout. You can do this. It deserves the attention of this seat. This seat will not let you die. It is ugly.
From the moment of the contract in the future, I was ready to die for what I believed in.
Goddess Yexin uses hundreds of millions of people, established countless merits. It shouldn't have ended this way.
Then my Chinese Earth immortals have many little gods with merit and righteousness.
That is not loved by the people. Do I deserve to die?
40,000 mythical gold medals for death. If there are no accidents, this ring match should be over. Oh!
Something unexpected.
The lowly god of the East! The wild dogs are full, and they all know to be afraid of tigers and leopards! Do you think I am a godless in the West?
It was very oppressive. Even if it is just standing aside, there is a feeling of suffocation.
Except for the god whose name is promoted. I can't think of anyone else who can do that.
What gods of the gods?
Zeus was confused. Everything is messed up.
Your Excellency.
Their gods break the rules. Request his expulsion. It is a one-on-one battle. No god can intervene from the sidelines.
The summoner of the Chinese kingdom. Wait a moment. The state of Greece did not break the rules. This is a reincarnation technique. The two can ignore the limitations of time and space. Elevating to quality is a technique allowed by the rules.
Now, Athena was elevated to Zeus, but I can't do anything about it.
It is really exactly the same as what Zeus worshipped in the church.
It's the deity of Zeus.
It's the incarnation.
The incarnation is only 1/10 of the deity's state.
I hope this is the incarnation. If it is the deity,
I am afraid that no one can stop this universe master who created the Greek god system.
How many years have passed? In addition to the goddess of life, Xuanyue, immortal, still can't you be the one who can ignite the person on it? Today is finally the day!
The stench of the East killed Hades! I still want to attack my child! This account should be settled!
That is it! Lord Zeus made a slight move. He has reached the peak of the Oriental god.
I underestimate you.
If you guess correctly, you are the creator of the Eastern world, right?
Very good.
Such an identity qualifies to be my opponent.
Creation god! I still don't retreat!
Listen up.
I have only one god of creation in China. He is called a soul talisman. As soon as my Korean god came out, I am afraid there is no magical boundary between East and West.
Pango, I also have a founding god in China!
There is also a founding god in the East. How is this possible? It is obviously my Western. Song Shishin created the Eastern world. So why should we unify the world?
But why do you need Pango god? To make a move, I can kill you in the sky!
Bold.
How dare you disrespect the creator, God!
The god of creation can also destroy the world. This coercion is really Zeus himself, not a clone.
Yes. Joke.
Take care of your Western precepts. Your hand cannot reach out to the god of the East.
Why has Zeus never moved? Could it be that Athena's body can't actually withstand Zeus's coercion?
I didn't expect that there were people who could see through the deity.
However,
don't you think that the deity is going to fail here?
The deity then, ontology! Who can stop the deity then?
If Zeus comes, this battle will be upgraded. What is that? Heaven's Gate.
How was the gate of heaven in the hands of Zeus? Is the creator god strong enough to ignore order?
That is right. That is all. Believe in your choice.
Get ready, everyone. Welcome to the great god Zeus.
3. You are not bad.
Can die at the hands of the deity. It is also your pleasure. One is bad. There is power in this world that can make me feel fear.
You despise the law. I send you back. Don't make unnecessary resistance. Well.
The Western Mao god remembers. One night is only worthy of playing with the clan.
The strongest collision so far.
There is no one. China.
Hangu, Xing, Tian, and other things. The Square Sword Gate opens. I, Zeus, must make you pay a terrible price.
It must be a pity. Your destiny still cannot be changed.
Goddess, what is wrong with her? Doesn't seem right.
Although Zeus is gone, but he forcibly took away Athena's divine essence. Maybe another 100 years, Athena can appear again.
Is this to self-destruct the Godhead? This goddess of victory is dead and free.
I guard mine.
And all the victories I guard belong to us.
We won again!
Mythical Arena, match 22. The Chinese side won. Obtain a key fragment.
Win.
It is time for me to leave.
The great god of punishment.
Do you really want to return to the suppressed Qingyang mountain?
I was born with a destiny. He vowed to follow Zhu Wuqiu to the death. Although that era is far away from me, but what I guard, it will remain unchanged throughout the ages. This armor has been used for tens of thousands of years.
Oops. You wear it.
It can ensure that you do not die in the event of an accident.
If you can have this armor in your previous life, I am afraid Poseidon can't do anything about it, right?
Now is not the time to think about this. The rhythm of the mythical arena is fast. There is no break. The next game is about to start. The current situation of Huaxia cannot lose a point. We must work together.
The next game will be played by Tianzhu against China. Please invite the summoner of India to appear.
You lose 5. Why does he still look like he has a chance to win? Ha ha ha.
Huaxia Kingdom Summoner, you choose first. This time, I decided to use the 3 gods card.
That is the time. Use the 3 god cards. This is to force China to death.
I won 10 in a row.
You will get a 3 gods card. Words, its rules are evil footy. There is one exception. It's to use the 3 gods card.
As the name suggests.
The side that uses the 3 gods card can summon 3 gods at the same time.
3 beta. 3 gods win.
Directly win 3 games.
3 gods defeated.
Then they lost 3 games in a row. In other words, one battle determines the outcome of 3 games.
God is too much of a chicken. Want to end it directly with a battle. We don't talk about martial arts. China has lost 17 games. If you lose this one, it will directly lead to defeat. China is over.
10 consecutive kills. 3 god cards. They still have such a trump card. Is it that heaven is going to destroy my China? Can they still win?
Want to win again? Unless a miracle really happens.
Come on.
Today is the day of the fall of their China.
It was our strongest summoner who came into play. Sure, you can invite the strongest gods in Tianzhu. What do you Huaxia win?
Miracle of blood money is all fought with the lives of Chinese seniors. Then, this miracle was created by me myself. China will win! Judge, since they used the 3 god cards, then this time, the blood fist should also be handed over to the Tianzhu method.
Please place the divine score of the summoner of Tianzhu. Begin to awaken the gods.
Let's go.
Anyway, whoever wakes up first is the same. 3-1. That is not a casual fight.
Garuda is Garuda, the legendary powerful divine bird second only to the epic god, god of all beasts. This is stable.
He is the first person under the 3 gods.
And the Ashura king, Rasha, all of them are god king level figures.
This is not the end. The 4th deity, Kaye Buddha. This is comparable to the existence of your Bodhi ancestor. And the 5th place.
Mr. One of the 3 little gods. The supreme god, Andayai, who dominates the divine realm of Tianzhu.
There is even a supreme god! I can't see hope!
Maid, don't be discouraged! Isn't that mortal sky also the god of Sanxia? Wasn't it destroyed by Brother Monkey?
Here comes the spiritual victory method. I thought it would only appear in your novels. I didn't expect you all to be there.
Huaxia and the summoner.
It is your turn. Sir, true lord.
You are too persistent. It is a pity that this one is really not for you. If the Jade Emperor can be invited, this one may not be invincible.
What the hell? It has been 3 minutes since I got stuck. The last god hasn't been brushed out yet.
Wouldn't it be that the gods on the Theogony were frightened and stupid, and they didn't dare to come down, right?
The gods and Buddhas all over the sky did not respond. Obviously impossible. Then there is only one situation left. This place is occupied. No official response has been made. The other gods did not dare to pick it up. Who has such a big heart? The gods and Buddhas all over the sky have to give face.
It turned out to be one of the 3 stars. Lingbao Tianzu.
The disciples are sincerely anxious. High disturbance, heavenly venerable. Please don't blame the heavenly one.
I am also secretly happy to be in the lower realm this time. Wait for this matter. I will give you another opportunity.
It is time for you to don't let the East have people for too long. The gates of heaven are open. Please invite the gods of both sides to enter the ring.
Don't you kill this kind of bloody and violent thing. Leave it to me.
The little monster has no real name Lingbao. Why did it change its name to Tongtian?
You are also worthy of asking this king!
Just because the word Lingbao is too good. It is inconvenient for me to do evil.
Shakyamuni once said that the Eastern gods are arrogant, and arrogant, especially the higher the cultivation, the more lawless it is. It seems that what he said is true.
The Tathagata really dares to say anything.
I am not dreaming! The quasi-supreme Ashura king was blown away by the Tongshin Sect Master!
Sneak attack him to sneak attack. Lo Hao. The Lord is careless.
I didn't dodge. All the saints are ants. The god who can really cause damage to the Tongshin Sect Master has not yet moved.
Difficult to barbarian. It will definitely kill Brahma. God administers justice for all beings. Brahma is one of the 3 gods. His righteousness can only be decided by God.
Hey, not enough.
Still not enough. I want to refine a Western Tao.
With the personalities of the 3 of you.
I am afraid that it can't fill up what refining the Western Tao. What is the Tongshin Sect Master saying?
Is that what I mean? It is like a changer spirit.
If you ask people to seal it forever, they will only talk big. This king will take your life today.
Vedic legends record. Once covered by the Shura realm, any living being will be imprisoned by the power of Shura.
Unable to move.
The divine power of the whole body will also be consumed.
Why didn't the leader hide?
For the Tongshin Sect Master, there is no need to hide at all.
I thought you had the realm of the great Luo Golden Immortal. I never thought about it, but it wasn't. Take your skills. It doesn't seem to be enough.
These 2 magic tools can explore people's memory retrograde time. But according to the Tongshin Sect Master, it is this method that he is least afraid of. Ladies and gentlemen,
the way of heaven must not be revealed. Since I want to forcibly explore the memory of this seat, have you ever seen it, Cost?
Join us together. Construction of a long river of time. Looking back at its youthful appearance,
it stands to reason that
the strength should also be regressed.
Physiognomy. I am a compound skin. The Tongshin Sect Master was also strong enough when he was young.
But thanks to the 2 of you, only then did I remember these appearances.
Ren is known as the Immortal.
Let me come.
Quick! I can't last long!
Kill him.
What did this soul receive?
Lord Lu Hou is dead.
Useless stuff.
The founding god has already been taken by the slave lord.
What is this?
It is the evil thought, clone of Lord Vishnu. Now Zhou Xinha is said to have the ability to destroy the entire heavenly mode.
He can't finish this battle. Otherwise, it will be a big problem. Shakyamuni said you are strong. If we fight, he also had to win by 5 points. Take the remaining 5 points. I will make up for it.
Very good.
Although you are not as good as the saints, but there is also a bit of quasi-saintly power. Use it to sacrifice the West. It is not cold.
I heard it right. Right. The West is supreme, and now it is only a quasi-holy realm.
Just listen to one-sided words. I can also say that the opposite side is a low-level god who can't say it. You can only only know if you have hit it.
The great road is in turmoil.
When the heavens are cold. Command for me! The Heart Formation Uprising!
The second Supreme of the West still wants to interrupt the spellcasting. I didn't expect that, as long as the ancestor was willing.
A thought can come true.
I am sorry.
My people, may your wishes be put to use. Otherwise, I'm afraid that this battle will lose something. Lord, Sishinu wants to use our lives to nirvana.
The gods of the mythical ring cannot influence reality. But creativity is actually okay.
The world has really become weak. So, the first emperor of the Huaxia kingdom also wanted to sacrifice like this before.
See. Our ancestors did not disdain to absorb the lives of their people.
I didn't expect the creator god of Tianzhu to be so cruel. Once the creator god dies in battle, he will not be able to return these days. India's gas transport will also be decided on this.
All things in heaven and earth are fodder. Those who worship you as the creator gods. It is really sad.
What kind of star god is that?
The union of the creator, God and the Buddha, created the super high, God Oriental God. The gender trend is gone, and victory will eventually belong to our India.
Ancestor.
Tongshen Laozi will also be too supreme. Laozi's one breath to transform Sanqing.
Supreme Senior Brother, this gasification of the three purities is quite good.
I won't bother you to so.
Where did he get his confidence? I consider myself a saint invincible.
Old age is not enough, so we know that the gods are the strongest. Take the seat of offering. It is simply treasonous. There could be no such powerful Holy Spirit. I have achieved the strongest I can be. It is impossible to lose to you.
It is a big deal. If we don't win, let's surrender.
A saint is enough to overturn the divine realm. If there is more than this saint in China, this one is hopeless. In the next game, you can't lose every game in the future. From Su Ming shot, we in the West have never won. If you want to win the next game, this Su Ming must be dealt with first. But we have sent people before. So far, there is no news. Hash has failed. If it fails, it will use all our military forces, at all costs. Material forces to eliminate Su Ming. As long as he dies, China's hopes will collapse.
No, let's do it again. Will we really be refined into Taoism by him?
Enlighten. I can turn my Dhammakaya to a relic.
You will win this battle.
Why? Curse them all.
I don't want Shiva to save me.
Heavenly Shiva has our dependence on us. The great transformation, Shiva! Heavenly Shiva, your people. This is unprecedentedly painful. Please save us!
It is endless, isn't it? Mao Zui's plan is unfair enough. Now comes the Supreme God!
Behind this gate is a powerful Western god. This is a threat to each of us.
Let Vishnu go. I can still do.
Dare not talk about the destruction of the world. I have killed this god.
What is the destruction of the world? To the great heaven, Shiva is the god of destruction. He truly destroys the world.
What was the result of the game?
Of course, it should be considered a draw.
Lao Tzu, you can feel that what he said is true. That is to say, if Tongshuan Laozi does not let go of the Vishnu force, it will be because of this extinction, or the result of a draw. China cannot accept it. Don't you dare. We were wrong.
Please, let us go. Because we are not Chinese people, but they are also part of humanity. We just want to live.
This game has nothing to do with us. We must be involved. We don't want to die. Quickly involve your ancestors.
Your creator is right in front of you, but they will come and pray to our God of the East.
It is ridiculous. As long as the West gets another king, become a mythical soldier, the tragedy of the world must not be reproduced.
Did the Master believe it? This is what we set up everything. Because of me. Because of me.
This is the power of our faith. Let's return the power of faith. It is not that the original spirit will be completely destroyed. Will you never be born again? Lord Vishnu. It's unforgivable.
You killed Vishnu. The whole world will bury him.
It is over. Lord Vishnu is dead. No one can calm the anger of the heavens anymore. He will really be spared.
Without this trip, no god may descend upon this world. Otherwise, they will be killed by the Order!
Is the world already in order?
If he takes his strength to the next level,
maybe it can really disrupt the Order.
It was almost a bit of a mistake. You all give me death. All were buried with Vishnu.
What to do? No one can stop him.
If this continues, I will come early!
My strength is not enough to stop the great Shiva. Other stronger forces are needed.
Together.
Hey. After all, I still failed to sacrifice the complete West.
It exploded.
The three gods of the West have been destined. The victory is decided. Why don't you open the gates of heaven? Let me go.
Mythic Arena Match 23. The Chinese gods won.
It is all time! I still think about winning or losing, but I don't see the sky. Are you so scared that you want to run away? Don't count on it. Resist the peace. In fact, there is nothing wrong with everyone dying together.
Look at my brother. Don't look at it. Junior brother, I can't come down. You must guide me to the rules. Stabilize the child's business.
Oh, very clear.
Heavenly cycle. Local in the world.
I feel as if the saint has saved us.
He didn't save us, but the people who saved them. Because once the world is destroyed, China will also be destroyed. This is not a benevolence and destruction.
You did everything you asked for. Brother, don't forget to be entrusted by your brother.
Your kid has a good chance. Lao Jun came from the road. Especially food, gold, bill writers. Lao Jun chose you. It must have reached something. How much can be refined? It depends on your creation.
Forget it.
He is also destined for you. How can I be empty-handed? This enlightenment tea will be given to you.
10th great golden elixir.
Paired with enlightenment tea. Maybe after I can really become an immortal. Personally stepped onto this ring for a stop.
What? A pity. Come now.
In the end, nothing was obtained.
No.
3000 Avenue. The magic path is also the way. So it just so happened. Avenue 3000.
Take only one scoop.
Only I, the girl of the sky, is gone.
Hurry up. Hurry up.
Ready. Sending off Ling Bao Tianzhen.
Kneeling for 8 consecutive games. How many such gods are there in China?
Gushan must be divided 17 to 8. Is about to enter the scholar period again. Please prepare both sides.
Maybe the next game, they will be unlucky. It is best to be all bed gods, sideways with bull heads and horse faces. Let them have no choice.
China will never have no gods to shine on. Let's worry about ourselves first. As long as I am in the West today. Never try to score a point.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The myth arena is related to the future direction of mankind. But the existence of the Chinese side summoner Sumen has seriously disrupted the balance.
Proposed the establishment of an international regulatory committee, protective isolation of Suming, and experts from all over the world jointly study its divine source.
We recognize a victory or defeat in the ring, but Suming did go beyond conventional cognition for the safety of all mankind. We hope that China can pay attention to the overall situation. Suming is a Chinese citizen. His power comes from the Chinese blood and civilization inheritance. How can we break the balance? Mr. Zhou, don't avoid the heavy and the light. The threat has always said. It is nothing more than that. China won a game that shouldn't have been won. Shakes the self-righteous hegemony of some people.
Strong words. Take the reason.
We are not here to debate today. This is a joint statement. Ask Huaxia to hand over Shu Ming to Zhou Liguo for supervision until the end of the mythical arena.
Otherwise. How otherwise?
Chinese civilization, which lasted for 5,000 years. We love peace, but never afraid of threats. This statement, Huaxia refused to accept. That is all I have to say. Take my leave.
It is stressful. Not just the West. Some small and medium-sized countries are also coerced by public opinion.
What are you afraid of?
They just saw that we had a winning streak.
Hand over the common name.
Unless you step over my corpse.
Militarily, we are prepared. But the key lies in Su Ming's own safety.
Dragon battle.
Su Ling's safety is entrusted to you. Before he enters the next ring, there is no room for loss.
It's to ensure the completion of the task. Even if it takes my life, we'll never let Su Ming lose a hair.
Time is running out. The West will not give me the opportunity to grow slowly.
This kid is really going to become an immortal. Can't he?
The golden elixir has been preliminarily refined. Now my strength. It should be enough to counter some weaker missions in reality.
But the ring is the key. Every time you win one more game, China has a little more hope.
Applying to start the game in advance is interesting. The application was approved in view of the summoner's active request and compliance with the underlying rules of the ring. The next game was brought forward to an hour later.
What? In advance? Where did Walker's confidence come from?
Fortunately, we were ready for it beforehand. As long as they can interfere with the divine genealogy of China, they will surely lose.
This game was summoned by Huaxia, and the division first refreshed the divine score. Please get ready.
Quick, look.
Who was the first god? The 1,000-year-old snake fairy Bai Shuzhen.
The last life was in the 8th game. Decided to frighten the snake immortal. It happened to be against England. They sent the fallen angel Lucifer. The First World War was extremely tragic. In short, the Light Workshop detonated the Millennium Road, just ripped off Lucifer's wings. But because of this, he was angry and suffered cramps. If reborn in the first game, maybe I can rewrite their fate. The sins of the West. Of course, they will repay it instead. When the flow of the divine mentioned just now, what appeared was at least a god king. Level god. There must be something strange in this.
Haha. Clairvoyant! How do you fight? Can staring at people kill people?
Haha.
Their luck has run out. Next, let's fight back.
Haha.
Even the dogs are here. Sure enough, the time has come.
The West has used the power of the gods. When the gods were captured, result. Anyone can be recruited. Only the last one remains. If you are a god who can fight. The manifest True Monarch has appeared several times before. I haven't learned the West. It should be mistaken for a small god. Fortunately, they don't know the goods. Gongqing Qingyuan, Miao Dao, the true lord in the lower realm for the gods of China.
Little Eagle, please God, hurry up! Don't mistake my true lord for showing his face!
Look at the other gods on your theogony. It is estimated that this true monarch is also famous. Otherwise, why didn't you let him come before?
The ancient god who has slept for countless years. Please listen to our call. I beg my lord to have mercy. Awakening from a deep sleep!
No. Only directly summoning the divine spectrum.
Is it practicing ancient postures?
Is it awakening something?
The name on it seems to be the ancient god before Lord Odin unified the gods. Instead of dying, they chose to sleep.
Oh my god, I am not dreaming, am I? The salvation has been revived.
Awaken! The first savior! Flame giant Soko!
The one surnamed Yang is up to the sky. It is just monkey level.
No.
It is the level before the monkey metamorphosis. Any god king can handle it. Not to mention the ancient gods.
30-some dead demon. How dare you tell me to wake up from the darkness? I will take back the whole world with eternal fire.
People.
Why is there no movement at all?
Could it be? Madman.
Sober first. Come and serve me again.
That is the ancient god. Just like this, he was thrown away by an oriental god cult. It will definitely connect these two worlds.
May you be careful.
Shouting sent you! If you kill it, you can see Odin! I must kill him!
Maybe you can choose this fight that gets in the way. Let's have good chat with you.
For the true lord of the gentlemen, insist on the lower realm. Is there another plan? And it has to do with me. Heaven and earth. Just to summon out so easily. On the other hand, this woman slept for too long. The ancient divine power has not been fully awakened. He was defeated step by step.
You are too arrogant! The fire of death that will eventually lead you to perish in hell. Please, bloom to your heart's content.
The universe is in one breath. The eyes of the Tongque method are open.
It seems like it is going to win again.
A bit dreamy.
At that time, Brother Monkey made a big fuss in the Heavenly Palace. The true monarch may not open the eyes of heaven.
As soon as the eyes of the sky open,
Of who?
it is worthy of being the first god of war in the heavenly court.
Is the glory of life-saving really gone?
The victory you want. I will give you a 1. I just want to know. How can I stay here for the night?
Do you want to stay here?
Sir, what is wrong with Ginger? Is the balance not well settled?
Iron door. Opening. Even if you don't want to leave.
I also had to be forcibly sent away.
骗着. Leave him breathing.
Otherwise, you won't have much time.
Genji, I want to ask. Why do you want to stay?
Not me. I want to save someone. That heaven and earth cannot tolerate him.
I have a sense of death.
Let him get a heart.
That person is Agar Wood. Agar Wood died after splitting the mountain to save his mother.
Maybe this is God's will.
Non-existent! Before order was released, no one can invade reality. Unless order can be defeated.
Whether it is the gods of the East and the West, it is impossible to go past the real world. You win this game, you can only return to heaven.
He had his immortal bones shaved off, peeling off the immortal root. Even the physical body was destroyed. Such a person can't tolerate it. Rules are rules. Unable to agree to his request. Otherwise, it is selfishness. Favor them, Oriental God.
You are embarrassed to say, Amaterasu.
Ode.
Which Shiva is not borrowed. There is no absolute fairness in the rules.
Again, the mythical arena remains absolutely impartial. If the gods want to meet additional needs, then take it according to your ability.
Got it.
This is the death of order. Even if you really intend to challenge the order.
Please think again.
For Agar Wood.
I am willing to give everything. If this stays the other way around, what if he does it once?
It's turned out to be the Jade Emperor.
Treat you as him. It is also a kind of fulfillment.
This is a battle between the gods of the East and the West. The outcome is undecided. Can other things not be moved to the ring?
So,
How to calculate the outcome of this game?
Renja.
If you insist on continuing the war, occupying the time of the Western gods, once you are defeated, this victory will belong to the Western camp.
Oh, yes.
The referee is mighty. This can reflect the fairness of the ring. I agree with both hands.
General.
You can't do it for your own selfish desires. Ignoring the fate of the demon China.
If you lose this game, it is a whole game lost. Everything I did was meaningless.
Change my mind. Do you agree?
I agree.
I believe that the true king has always wanted to save China. The true king is to save people fighting for a year. It is inherently invincible.
Who is talking about what victory today? Then, come to fight.
The way of heaven is vast. The human path is reckless. Thousands of people. Be my body!
Holy Grail immortal aura turned into a dark and clear color. Once stained with Kanazawa, will be detached. I didn't expect to underestimate the strength of the true monarch.
Changing the river mouth. Young Jin carried half of the holy body. He requested the Jade Emperor to grant him guidance.
Young Jin.
The following offenses.
It is already known that guilt is no
Heavenly law.
Those who are all subordinates are governed. But Young Jin wants to punish the Jade Emperor for the crime of neglecting human relationships today.
Why am I the opportunity to revive Agar Wood?
Since the way is like this, you will be sentenced to death.
Liang Jian.
Forbearance for so many years.
What can be done?
Can't save the nephew who gave birth to his mother and sister to the Ling Xiao treasure hall.
You can't save it.
You will always be weak!
The True Monarch still lose!
After all, it is facing order. Can it be done now? This is already amazing.
It turns out that your previous forbearance and surrender were all right. In the face of absolute theocracy, you can't do anything.
Ja.
Knowing that it cannot be done and doing it is what a man does. You are better than your uncles.
And the reversal, right, Lord Summoner? Tell us quickly. And the reversal. There must be more. The true monarch of the former sages.
I saw life. My goal has not yet been achieved.
Of course. You can't give up but to burn the golden elixir for fire. This is a deadly way.
If Aggerwood can save you, Uncle will go over to accompany you. Monsieur Uncle Yu. Shen Xiang.
I am sorry.
It is Aggerwood that is unfilial.
Misunderstood, my uncle.
Heart, my uncle. Now is not the time to speak. If you don't worry, Uncle will definitely save you.
You have always been your guardian of me. It is time for me to come this time too.
Kashan Prefecture.
The famous innate treasure. Kaishan Shanfu Divine Soldier. It may not be impossible to win.
In ancient times, there was Pango Tiger fought Yin and Yang. I don't care about it. Just need to open a line of heavenly mechanism is enough, so that the world can see clearly that the sky has eyes. It is just that the sky hasn't been opened.
This is an on-the-spot breakthrough, right? You don't want to be sanctified, do you?
No matter how hard you struggle, it is not just an edge. The heavens and 10,000 Buddhas have entered and guarded me. If I don't enter, you can't even condense divine power.
Yes. But you are not in vain.
So dangerous, Saint Shop.
He had to say that the courage of the Order was commendable. It is a man who wants to go to heaven. Don't be stupid with this kind of nonsense. Thanks to the arrogance of the Eastern God, there is no reverence for order.
This is punishment. So the kneeling order begins with one blow. Some people kneel for a long time and forget how to stand up. Yang Qian and Aggerwood plus a cardigan. The limit of what can be done. It is to restore order to its original form.
A gap opened in the order.
Although the order returns to its original form, but fungi also pay a heavy price.
Look, it seems to be just a phantom. Not the real body. The ending is obvious. That lamp should be a shadow stone. In fact, he has long since died. We won this game.
The True Monarch just squinted slightly. I woke up very quickly, and your gods are still being suppressed.
The Tai Chi Bagua map is the true king's weapon of recognizing the Lord. The magic is extreme, and the mana dissipates, means that the person who left is dead.
Did you see it?
Lord Sertel will personally end the upright camp of Young Jed.
As soon as the lotus lamp came out, the true monarch must still be alive. What is the problem? Beware of the lotus, lantern full of fragrance.
It was shattered after failure.
Has rebuilt the world.
But the vital wick is missing.
Where is this? Mother, it is really you. The child misses you so hard. This is fantasy. It is okay to meet you in this way. You must resent my brother.
Shenner has never blamed you.
Over the years,
You are the most bitter.
Yang Chang.
Your consciousness is still there.
谢谢.
Let go of the hatred. Leave no matter what.
This brother Zen, incense wick, open up the gap in the other world. Promise me to live.
For me, sure.
I am a member of the Flame Wings. May the gods of the spirit meet with millions of good heroes with guns. And then this boundary, open the way for my nephew.
Well,
He is back! He is back!
It is as hot as roasting. Is it to burn the sky?
It became the final outside the terrain safe.
The end of the game. Mythical Arena 24 games. The Chinese gods won the victory.
The current score is 17-9.
Share and sleep for a while. Just to sleep for a while.
He wanted to come to the real world. Early biochemical invasion.
Your Excellency.
Stop him! You can't abstain, disregarding human life.
Even the Lord. What do you mean by that?
Why can summoners also use the power of gods?
This is clearly aiding the tyranny. God's power cannot be limited. It breeds save. It must be you who cry then.
I hope it is hard work.
杨戬欧喜我上。
You really don't plan to come here, just to save Agarwood?
In fact, it is really similar to Agarwood. The Agarwood has become one with the lotus lamp. You are very smart. You don't need to say much.
It will definitely not disappoint the trust of the true king.
Okay, even if the heavens and all worlds are open, the eastern heavens are still drunk to death. If I can't help but wait for you in the heavenly realm, only 2 people in this world can use the lotus lamp. If it can be used, just take care of the Agarwood for us.
Push a little mana. I have infinite wishes.
It turned out to be an energy explosive.
The Phoenix side is to break the rules. Now, the Eastern Summoner can actually use divine power.
Stop playing one and deal with this matter first. The ring has begun to move into the off-season formats. Now start preparing for the next gate.
Damn it, true lord. You won't go back to make a big fuss in the heavenly palace, will you? Otherwise, how could the valley suddenly get out of control?
The eastern heavens are in chaos. How could their gods still have the heart to come down and fight? Our opportunity has come.
In view of the changes in the eastern heavenly realm, give a certain amount of time.
If you can't summon the gods normally after 10 minutes,
unfortunately,
Oriental will be disqualified.
Directly disqualified from the competition.
Isn't that losing?
There is 1 minute left. The summoner did not ask for caution again. Won't our China be defeated without a fight?
this time, it is still facing Dong Ying.
You must not lose.
There are only 10 seconds left. Huaxia is sure not to relax yet.
There is a god.
We still have gods in China.
How is that possible? China is not heavenly in fighting. Is even the gate of heaven affected?
China continues to this day. Buddha will never be godless. But the way is coming.
Here it comes.
Thousands of calls. The first god.
Not the first.
But a pair of cadres.
Oh yeah.
The god of Chinese sword, casting their myth. I have heard.
It is really hard to cry. The myth of the sword has not disappeared into history. This also means that the strength of the two is not strong. Good luck this time. It seems that Western interference props can only be used at that time. And the name has been changed again.
This is not what just came out.
It is the Jade Emperor formed by the previous order. But isn't the heavenly court in chaos? Can the Jade Emperor still come down?
It seems that there is no need to hesitate. I chose the Jade Emperor in the lower realm.
Okay. Next, by the awakening of the Eastern Yin Kingdom, theologies, Susan will give you a little hint.
This will be the strongest in the mythical arena. Your god will also despair. Because of this,
The Yin Jade Emperor has come out. Can he still be so confident? The Mohu Palace Camp also has a way to forcibly change gods. As Amaterasu's great Jade God. Yes. The Jade Emperor did not exchange divine stones with me at all. Unilateral summoning of gods, not recognized by the ring. Can't exchange for the real Jade Emperor.
This game.
Huaxia will be directly sentenced to lose.
gift of the gods. Although it is daytime, but my soul was baptized with the light. Please come and save us. In front of these two, all the other gods did not dare to show up.
It is a blessing.
God the Father and the Mother God bless the world.
I chose Izanaki, summoner of the Kingdom of China. You seem to be in trouble. Why don't I wait for you? Give you time to invite your heavenly emperor down.
In the mythological heritage of Dongji, at the beginning of the divine dawn, Izanachi and Izanami are the most sacred and noble creatures.
No wonder he is so confident.
I do need some time, but I'll be back soon.
Fellow Taoists, please stay. I am the Marshal of the Central Altar. The Prince, Neja, will lead you to see the Jade Emperor.
Hot wheels. Fire guns. Makes heaven silk.
What kind of myth is Neja? I didn't go to the ring. I heard that you can summon the gods. What do you think of me, Neja?
How dare you dispatch? It doesn't matter if you respect God.
I remembered.
You came to the Jade Emperor, and he was still hiding from you. Lao Jin sent me to show you the way.
Hi. Flower.
For your safety, the old man came to borrow a magic weapon letter.
He's Guan Yin, the Jade Emperor.
Why doesn't it look like it? Away from home. It is better to keep a low profile.
Here it comes, Jade Emperor.
Here it comes. Oh my God.
You finally open your eyes! May God bless you! Bring down the price of the house!
And I ask God to bless me. Let me grow 30 centimeters taller.
Is it okay?
Oh God, our Father! Please accept Simon's most devout worship.
Moonlit night.
My child, your breath still lingers here.
Cherry blossom burial. The most sacred method of reincarnation in legend. The Father God wants to resurrect the Moonlit Night Sword.
Don't even say hello. Just create the world in the face of the old man. It is too rude.
You are in such a hurry to die. The Buddha will satisfy you. Just to borrow from you, to let my child reshape the body of Hao Yue.
The Western gods have crossed the line. If the words come from the law,
the Jade Emperor was able to mobilize the power of the law.
Was it too hard just now? We have to restrain ourselves a bit. It is just a little better.
I see. I'll just say.
The Eastern Heavenly Emperor did nothing. It is impossible to suppress our Father God. It turned out that it was with the help of the power of the artifact.
Liang Jian handed over the lotus lantern to you.
Don't worry.
The lotus lantern is sending you off. Be kind to Chen Xiang.
No matter what.
He is also the old man's nephew.
Thank God for your care.
Give me death?
Exceeded the standard.
What kind of formation is this? Even order cannot be suppressed!
So, the formation left by the first generation of gods, who opened up the world.
There is the Xianmen Road, but the old man's evaluation is not as good as the 10,000 immortals array.
These magic weapons are not recognized. Even 1/10 of the power cannot be exerted. Could it be that he doesn't have a natal magic weapon?
Are you sure you want to taste the old man's natal magic weapon?
I am afraid you will be even more desperate after using it.
Very good.
If you don't say it, you will forget how this seat became the supreme of the three realms. The reason why this day is auspicious. The scepter seals the heavenly seal.
The gods obey the command. In the name of Isano, to the gods, reproduce the Tianjin divine power!
The Heavenly Emperor is the incarnation of the three realms that have jointly humiliated the heavens. But it has never shown the Supreme, the magnificent domineering that it should have.
Is there something missing?
Yes.
This piece of sky is indeed missing something. Maybe it suppressed you to find the answer.
I finally saw the fighting spirit from you. This game is getting more and more interesting.
No, this doesn't seem to be the strength of the Jade Emperor.
It is time to come.
The evil tribulation, Jade Emperor, was influenced in battle.
It is going to be a disaster.
With you helping me carry it.
This catastrophe should be much better.
No, impossible.
Omen, what are you waiting for?
In the past, the Emperor actually moved Gao Tianyuan over.
The sky is a waterfall. The rotation of the sun and the moon. This is called heaven.
And the heavens you created. Just a canopy. It is also worthy of being called. You are always challenging my bottom line.
In fact, you are wrong. The most indispensable thing under the sky is not the sun and moon.
It is two.
Everything can give birth to all things.
She is the three stars of the heavenly power. It is actually the 10 houses of the supreme heavens in all things.
If it weren't for the innate sage, still can't enter my eyes.
Enough.
It is a pity you can't save anyone. Also put himself in. But I can.
The 3 books of heaven, earth and man have this thing. Maybe it can really resurrect the gods who died before.
To the sake of the later Lord's benevolence, just borrowed a Yi Ren book. This is the will of heaven. The Chinese gods who died in the arena here. You can list them all.
Hua Xie lost 17 games in a row. 4 Chifists killed 13 gods in battle. 13 gods. None of them dare to forget.
You kid did a good job.
Oh my god.
People die and cannot be resurrected. Not to mention the death of God. Did the Jade Emperor want to resurrect the Chinese gods who died in the ring?
If it is the aura of the previous Chinese gods, as long as the aura returns to its place, can return to the heavenly court.
Can be resurrected.
Regression. Returned.
He used the space magic weapon to take people away, breaking the rules of the ring!
Because the test did not find any signs of the immediate resurrection of those gods who died in battle.
Not a violation.
Isn't this talking nonsense? With your eyes open, their subtlers have all said, when the Heavenly Emperor takes this book and returns to the fairy world, he will live!
As long as it is not instantly resurrected in the ring, it is not under my control.
I almost forgot. If you don't die, the gates of heaven are not open. Then I have to ask you to die.
After my death,
the sun will be lost. I beg your excellency to hold your hand high. Let me do it in my own way and cut off the fire of the sun. Is there a sun in your Eastern Yin, China? What does it have to do with my China?
Your Excellency.
Although I have been defeated, but it may not be without the power of a battle. The high heaven, primordial god possesses powers you can't imagine. Are you sure you want to take this risk?
Let's go for a long time. The world doesn't remember what heavenly power is.
The 5-clawed golden dragon has always been the most auspicious omen of our China.
The golden dragon comes out of the heart of all things. He's the Jade Emperor, serious.
Deceiving people too much!
No matter what.
Deceit is also a creator who is not a god. It is by virtue of the annihilation of form and spirit. I will also pull you back.
The burning of the primordial fire. The divine power will be increased several times. But after the divine fire was extinguished, the original spirit also dispersed. It is really a desperate fight.
Don't resist anymore. Signing in is not to be disobeyed. It is not just casual. You can do it against the sky.
This is simply a dimensionality reduction blow.
You can kill me once, but it can't stop the rotation of the cycle of life.
He planned to blow himself up.
If it self-destructs,
the energy that bursts out is enough to destroy the heavens and the earth.
It seems to be blown up. Women who can heal evil at the same time.
I am afraid there are only the gods of the gods, Amaterasu, and the mother goddess. Heal evil.
So what are they trying to do?
Even the main body cannot appear. How dare you shout here?
I see. The situation is the same as that of Zeus at that time.
It can only be written the next day outside the gate of heaven.
God is one of the founders of the new god system, and the blue and white rich people are Chinese medicine. Unexpectedly, the Jade Emperor was really strong, so far.
I am afraid that he has been hiding the myth of hegemony for 25 games. The Chinese gods won the victory. The current score is 17-10.
Sure is he.
Chen. It is cause and effect that cannot be tainted too deeply.
Wait a minute.
Win 10 games in a row!
Can we get a 3 gods card? But the referee didn't give it!
10 consecutive wins excludes the use of the 3 gods card. Although your score is 10, but the winning game is 8 games.
The mighty father god died in battle. Is there really no way?
I heard that the gods summoned earlier left something for you. Think of me, the Jade Emperor, supreme of the 3 realms. If you don't send something, I am afraid that it will cause the 3 realms to fail.
What the Jade Emperor bestows upon you is a gift from heaven.
It must be a valuable item.
What is going on?
Summoner, he was struck by lightning.
The summoner should be fine, right? In case you get stupid, what should we do in China?
Jade Emperor.
I obviously have an average physique, but it can withstand the divine thunder.
What?
You are unwilling to punish for heaven. I pass on to you the thunder of punishment. It is aimed at the sinful. The deeper the sin, the more powerful.
This gift is so precious. I am afraid it is not good to use.
Don't be presumptuous. I am very optimistic about you. I am heaven. This little door, how can you carry me?
According to convention, after 2 games, we entered the off-season. The next start will be in 48 hours. Summoners from all sides are asked to be prepared.
The divine power consumption is almost negligible.
This is the thunder of punishment. For saying.
Does his power change according to the target, instead of simply consuming my strength?
Waste.
A bunch of waste!
The mythical arena is a war of attrition. The number of top combat forces is not endless. We still have a chance to win!
You mean we'll battle? With our relatively inferior Lord God, consume the amount they may have. The limited power of the saints. Notify all allies. Adjust your strategy immediately. The dawn of victory comes after persistence and consumption.
The off-season is over. The 26th match of the Mythic Arena is about to begin. This game against both sides. The Kingdom of Hyra versus the Kingdom of China. Please take your place on both sides. Both summoners are ready. The Phantom God begins.
No.
Am I hallucinating? Just walk up.
A flashing name. Kunming is the ancestor of the Westerners.
On that day, when the ancestors were able to remove their names, it means coming out! The first goddess of my Greek awakening! Chaos! The god of the galaxy! The second generation of Shenbei powder, even above Zeus! The sun god, Cupolian! Kos! The god of celestial bodies! Goddess of justice, Trimus! All of them are second generation gods!
Wait a minute. Your Excellency.
I applied to keep the last spot. Wait for the awakening of the Chinese kingdom to make a choice after the divine arrest.
The West lost 8 games in a row. The loser's option takes effect. The right to make adjustments to tactics. The summoner of the Kingdom of China, please follow the gods.
What is going on?
Is it out of B? Ah, these gods have never heard of it at all. Especially this name is not flattering.
What's Mythic? I didn't go to the ring. I heard that you can summon the god. What do you think of me, Neja?
I am a pirate god. It will be you who specialize in heaven to change your life. Modify the mechanism and delineate candidates. The Greek summoner gods are ready. Awaken together.
Okay.
As expected.
Adam was strong.
But since the great god Neja changed the heavens, there must be some consideration. Respectfully, invite the 3 altars of the sea meeting god, Neja, to come.
How could this be?
This situation is equivalent to choosing a god.
The summoner could not be contacted.
was trapped by Nyang.
Come and save me.
That was Neja's voice. So immature. What a child.
I laugh to death.
You summon a child to fight, but you won't cry, right?
I can't even calm down. You have to summon the master to save you. What strength can this have?
Go ahead. Ouch!
I haven't asked for our opinion yet. Nothing can be said this time to let him continue to violate.
In the mythical arena, the rules of this referee are the rules.
It is over. Why did you come in directly? Now, it is good. I can't get out.
Neja, the great god.
Time is running out, so what should I do?
This is digging the palace. It is all at your feet. It seems that this palace has to go even if you don't go.
Digging the Emperor's elephant is a descendant. Su Ming paid his respects to the Holy Lady of Nuwa.
This is an evil teacher, not a real lady. You worship him and do it. Be careful if he beats you.
Nuwa showcased the three masters as the eternal sage, the so-called evil teacher.
It is the embodiment of all evil desires and obsessions.
Without any thinking of its own. Child.
Do you know why I called you?
Please also make it clear.
I heard that you have a ring in the mortal world. I want to go down and look at the world today. It is a pity that little Neja also wants to go. Then do as he pleases. Although Neja's body is a golden friend who has been raised for 10,000 years, unfortunately, it is still far from sanctification in the flesh. This is just an opportunity. I will take action when necessary. Let's go.
Wait 10 minutes for it to pass. In any case, the disqualification of the Huaxia kingdom will also be disqualified.
What are you in a hurry for? Our summoner is leaving. If the referee agrees, if you are not satisfied, you go and tell the referee.
These hands are already so strong that they are ghostly. It is not order, not a rule.
Among the three altars of the sea-meeting gods, Neja is also the origin of Yagang's human life.
He came.
Why don't you wear clothes? When I was 3 years old, I learned to wear belly pockets.
Little brat, what do you know? This is called embracing nature, which is originally born naked.
The man-making technology of the East is really wonderful. Your bones are actually made of lotus root. Can you show me what your heart is made of?
What a weirdo!
All have to talk nonsense. The battle should end quickly. After all, it is just a battle between man and God. Adam was a human being, no matter how you say it.
Hey.
If you can unlock the secrets in you, this victory can be set.
Pull your dirty hands away, even if you accompany me for an indefinite period of time.
The universe is calculated.
With longevity, your weakness has finally exploded. Again, face the unbearable past.
It is an illusion. No, the impossible is over.
This is an illusion.
The evil beast, Neja, you scolded me in the East China Sea. Kill me and love me to death. If you do not pay for your life today, this king gathered the waters of the 4 seas and flooded the Shintai Pass. Let the people of the city bury the teacher for me.
Is it still a holiday? I've already experienced it once. It must be fake. Western Mount God, do you dare to believe me? Come out for the master! Get out!
Therefore, such sins were created. The people of the city have suffered because of you.
Don't blame him for being a father.
I can't keep you anymore.
Mother! There is a mother! No matter who dares to disturb a house, I heard that Shiliang refused. And I can do it again.
Thousands of wrong souls and ghosts in the city beside it will be born from your departure, from home.
Can't escape. Can't avoid it.
This is my destiny.
Me.
Died in this great god's illusion. Reality will also die. The butts didn't work.
This is the sacrum bone, dragged out of 206 bones. Adam was not good at fighting, but he can create a reality like an illusion. If you want to get out of the illusion,
only dragon. Slay.
The little dragon is immortal. I, Neja, have been in vain for the grace of the world, honored one's teaching.
Neja.
Because how many people have died by yourself? Your bad karma. 10 lifetimes can't be repaid.
The way of heaven is wrong over human relationships. You are not the true heavenly way. Western Mao God, you are exposed.
You discovered it, but so what? It is about to fall here.
The sky can't be suppressed. Only I shed tears.
It seems that you are not dead. The God who lives with you will not come out.
In that case,
the dragon is dead. There is a sound that is worthy of heaven and earth.
Neja.
This is fate. You often say that fate is not up to heaven.
But in the end, I can't escape.
Magical.
It is amazing. It is so simple. I didn't expect it. Since the East can create gods in this way, what can't we do in the West?
If he continues with the next steps, everything in Asia will also be reversed. Completely reduced to the god of the West.
So, bring back the Lotus Pump. The two legends re-engrave the divine attack, and the Eastern God realm is just around the corner.
We continue. Nesha was assimilated into a Western god. Then, this battle is lost.
Nature.
You were originally the reincarnation of a spirit being.
Life limits you.
Now it is tied. The number is full. I suspect the true body of the fire spirit. Wake up quickly.
What a pity. It is just one last step. Friends hidden in heaven, since you have the ability to intervene in the affairs of the ring, why don't you come down and sit down?
Wow. This is Mother Earth. Guan Yin is about to take action.
It must be the god of the East.
Don't dare to come down.
Please, dare not save the Wei Emperor.
Do you want to take my life?
I am sorry.
I can't fulfill your request. I can't die. I can't leave that place.
Then stop talking nonsense.
Come. Dry.
You have the secret of the Oriental man, making technique, although you refuse to come down. But as a mother, will never watch his son be reborn in the sun and moon.
Thousands of spirits are reunited. Heaven and earth are immeasurable. The circle of heaven and earth is as urgent as the law.
The Bible says
Adam couldn't fight. The reason for challenging God is because of a supernatural skill.
Absolutely not suitable for the wishful golden hoop stick.
This is not Brother Monkey's golden hoop stick. Can you seize other people's magical powers?
Sure.
Isn't this the battle that was not completed 500 years ago?
I don't know how the great sage is. Although this golden hoop stick is a replica, it can be regarded as a master's use.
How nice it would be if you were really a monkey. It is a pity you are far from it.
What the hell did the man in heaven do to you? Actually raised your strength so much.
Now, it seems that
the power that Adam reproduced can only be evil, but the magical power that can be replicated.
Copy the great sage. In case it is the Tongqian ancestor. Thus, the world is settled.
You are bad after all. Monkey Brother is 100,000 miles away.
It turned out that the monkey was not the strongest person who had ever appeared in the ring.
Tongqian Sect.
Borrow your strength.
Not good.
I still hid it at that time.
The leader of the cult, one of the three purists, Liu Bao Tianfeng Shou said.
How is this possible?
The ring is about to crack.
Even today's ancestor's strength is grateful to something. While he's sick, he really wants it.
Who do you think of me? Naja. In front was Emperor W, and behind him was Shishuzu. It didn't give me room to play at all.
How is it possible to be the beauty of Master Ku's uncle?
How could that phantom be more terrifying than God? Is God really invisible?
Wrong.
Everyone is strong and weak.
As you can see.
Under your strange abilities, I am the great god of the Three Bulls Sea Society. It is also slightly inferior.
Unfortunately.
So many mechanical powers. Adam chose the best master.
I am not God. But he can live forever. Perhaps death is sustenance.
A few days.
The heavens of our west have also appeared. Pray God to bring us a victory.
My darling, you forget to be the best. Return to heaven with me.
I will let my anger spread throughout the eastern heavens.
Don't offend the enemy. Quickly return to the sky.
Say.
Although my official position in Tianjin is not big, but it still makes sense.
I hear. Look for me for something later. Stay and watch the coconut and raise others to fight together.
The gates of heaven are open.
No other gods are allowed to enter. If you want to get into the ring, the great can come by summoning. I waited for that day to come.
God,
Don't be discouraged. Zeus, Shiva,
Amaterasu, Odin, and another god. These five have not yet been defeated. We still have a chance.
The immortal bone Neja gave me the piece of fairy bone that was kicked off.
Be kind to my bones. It is up to him that you will inherit the beast in the flesh in the future.
The first hand is an immortal example. Now there are immortal bones. Maybe I can really move for this fairy.
The 26th match of the Mythic Arena ended. Asia won this victory. Score 17-11. The next game will be played by Tianzhu against China.
Please invite the Master of India to take the stage.
As far as I know, there are 5 candidate summoners in the Indian camp. All human nature is above 20%. No one has gotten up.
Was the summoner Somo of Tianzhu frightened? Don't you dare to show up!
Maybe it is a big move.
It is the ultimate move. The illusionist Somo, he really came back.
Why do you have a dark aura? What is going on?
Those 4 names are gone before they can be seen clearly. It must have been after seeing this person, and they were too scared to come out.
Demon King Bosch, a synonym for evil, is the first generation of heavenly demons. It is considered a recognized sacrificial vessel in Western mythology. Somo actually released it. He actually pinned his hopes of victory on a demon who was opposed to the Xuanling. It is your turn.
The state of the summoner of the Chinese kingdom, Somo, is not right.
I am afraid that it has become the body of the Demon King. If Boshin dies in battle, now Somo will also give his life. Not the Buddha. It turned out to be. Suming bow to the people of China for their benevolence, and great compassion, and pessimism. This is due to the great righteousness of the Bodhisattva.
Didn't the belief in Guan Yin first appear in our Tianzhu? How did you become the god of your east?
I believe in the great compassion of Guan Yin.
The prayer of a people is high, rather self-dissipate. Nor do they want to see his people in distress.
Guan Yin Bodhisattva died in our China! It seems that something has happened again. Guan Yin Bodhisattva did not appear for a long time. What problems did you encounter? Sorry, referee.
Go for another one.
Hey. Some people don't want me to go down.
But Tianzhu is gathering Buddhist monasteries. Stop the lower realm of Guan Yin.
This is why the little benefactor of Whitefire has to let go with the wind.
It was a glimpse of a corner of Wino. There is a variable that can be reversed and changed, and this calamity can also be discussed.
Can be called the Emperor's sincere mouth. I am willing to give my best.
There is no worry about dying for the Bodhisattva.
As soon as I die here. If you are not afraid, you can't go back.
Don't be afraid. Why aren't you afraid?
Because I am not afraid.
So don't be afraid. This is another sentence.
The Desai summoner shrank in the soil.
Me too. If we lose the battle,
I don't belong to mythology.
But you have to be trapped in mythology for the rest of your life.
Then, he died.
Who dies without life.
Please also ask the Sioux people of the lower realm to enlighten.
Thank you.
The 6th wave of heavenly kings to the pious survivors. I am willing to use the crisis of life to wake up with you.
Good. What a wonderful memory. This world should be able to read the arms of the 6th Demon King.
Do not see. No longer need to be suppressed. It is a release to the fullest.
It is Guan Yin Bodhisattva. It is not the Dharma Ming, Tathagata. He brought a bright foundation.
Guan Yin Bodhisattva is calling for a master. Why did he come back? Long time no see.
Master Bangsa, my old friend. I really didn't expect you to transform into yourself. On the contrary, it has become weaker.
Namu Amitabha. If you are in the heaven of freedom, I really can't take you. Since you are out, then the evil words of this world.
What is goodness? What is evil? You pretentious family talk. What you say is a big word.
Good and evil are rewarded. Causal reincarnation. This is the righteous law in the world.
To stop evil by killing, observe the world as one. The violence in your heart finally can't be hidden. After Shakyamuni, you could have become the 8th Buddha. It is a pity that your heart is still trapped.
I don't understand. The waves and clouds are demons.
How could he return to the Buddha sect?
You stole half of your body, and the Buddha asked the Tathagata half a step. I want to get rid of you completely at night. It is indeed a bit tricky.
Wait for this moment. The weaknesses of human nature are inherently present. I satisfy their selfish desires and my merits. But you want to kill my Guan Yin. Don't you have weaknesses?
Good Guan Yin with merit and positive results. Thousands of incarnations are all seeing demon kings. This is to shake the Bodhisattva's original heart.
If you really suck all the evil thoughts in the world, not to mention whether he will die, Guan Yin, full of evil thoughts, is still Guan Yin ma.
It can't go on like this. Observing the Bodhisattva of freedom as the incarnation of 10,000 heavens. The red dust of the sky was completely affected.
It is hard to get rid of.
It is also that I am sorry for the Bodhisattva.
It doesn't matter.
Regardless.
Half of it. Great. 3,000. After all, it is just a person. Hundreds of millions of living beings in the world. How much can you remember?
The man is back.
Sure enough, you are still alive, but it is useless for you to come back. The defeat of Huaxia, Ze, has been decided.
There are countless gods and Buddhas in the world.
It can truly be called great compassion. Zheng Guanxi followed the master's intentions.
Why aren't you afraid?
Not afraid. So not afraid.
This person is dead and not alive.
Please also humble your hearts.
No regrets. No regrets.
Disaster does not come to life.
Who goes into the ground? Sentient beings are empty.
The Hu and Han are bound. I observe the 10 cell. It is cold every month. Lead all beings out of the sea of suffering.
Guan Yin.
You don't want to die, for this so-called common people can abandon oneself, forcibly capture my resentment.
With righteous and upright merits. Isn't it my job?
In case you succeed, Shakyamuni compared to you, like a silver moon. It is a pity that you chose the wrong position.
Maybe it is gone. Did we win this one?
You didn't believe it, did you?
Seeing that the 7th child of Guan Yin Bodhisattva is me.
Needless to say, I think it was you who influenced the monk's palace.
Even so,
I can't regret it. I can't retreat. I fight for China.
Not true.
This is to respectfully practice the Dharma. To understand the Buddha.
Strength comes to this sword.
What is the summoner doing?
I don't know.
I can no longer give the Bodhisattva insights.
We shouted along with him.
Respectfully welcoming the righteous Dharma Ming Tathagata. Respectfully welcome the righteous Dharma Ming Tathagata.
The little benefactor can be regarded as living up to your wife.
Man, eating white tiger.
Still evolved by you. The most vicissitudes of life.
Admirable.
This is still a victory for China. The current score is 17-12.
True or false? Without personal experience, how can you look at it?
Before leaving,
I have something I want to give you.
This jade is actually a willow branch. It is to seek the Buddha's way, the holy relics of all beings. The gift to me is too precious.
Just accept it.
The ring is about to enter the off-season. Participants from all over the world are asked to prepare. After 48 hours, the ring will reopen.
Fishing boat! Stubbornness! I have long said, our strategy is consumption!
But why don't you?
You have to rush to shoot your strengths, head to head! The result!
Enough.
Now is not the time to blame each other. We seriously underestimated the depth of the Chinese divine system and the growth rate of Suming. Cancel the original plan.
What do you want to do?
Now. Immediate.
In the real world, a comprehensive repressive strike was launched against China.
Yes! The West is going to tear its face and destroy the national war!
Activate the highest defense plan.
Protecting the public. Where is Yu Mei? Arena.
This bottomless power.
Jade Emperor's heaven.
The saying of the moon.
Knowing that you are watching, I want to keep going. I am with him alone.
Use only your own strength.
This is not a summoner. He's basically a god of war walking in the world. I've seen enough of that trick. I don't cause trouble in China, but I am not afraid of things.
But my Chinese affairs have always been upright. All hospitals are on that ring! Solve it in a dignified manner!